What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of Format Podcast Live, Sunday evening edition. And as you can see from the main thumbnail and the rundown, we know this is a slow time in sports. And instead of killing ourselves to come up with 4 topics, we're really gonna delve into Rich Paul, and he's at it again, and he really pissed me off. So we'll have some fun with this. But in addition to that, we are excited to tackle this topic and to take your calls on it and all that. So, let's go ahead and give a shout to the channel members, and then we'll kind of get things going with the quick hits. And you know how we do. All right, that's what we do. Okay,
was that me?
I don't know who it was, but Coach T, aka Laker Nation, first member of the channel. It's not that serious. Steve Sid Bubba, shout out to you. Thank you for everything you've done for our great nation, everything you do for this channel, and shout out to the boys from Annapolis. Baltimore Bruce.
Acres away, my boys, acres away. Bruce's throat is scratching because he doesn't even like the army. Drink some water, baritone Bruce. Drink to the foam. One day the Navy will just bring you the trophy home. Order up.
Steve Stevenson, you really enjoying this too much, man.
Hey, it's good, dude. Bro. That boy good. Good
and terrible.
Off the freestyle.
Yeah. What up, Logan? What's good, my brother? Salam. So we are going back to 10 a.m. Sunday mornings during the football season. When it's not football season, we didn't have to worry about getting the show done before the games start on Sunday. So We'll move it back once the season starts. Have no fear. All right. Baltimore Bruce was good. Steve, king of the chat. Nino, Sneed, got what you need. Number 1 contributor. Micah, D. Ross, 881, Red Wolf, 31, and of course, the real Siberius. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do for the channel, do for the show, and we really appreciate the support, man. Hit the like and subscribe. You all know what time it is. Make sure if you're a member of this channel, or even if you're not a member, but you just watch this channel, we know you talk about sports with people. Share the show. Please share the show. We're really trying to get to 10,000 subs. All right. That's good.
Speed, why, bro?
Wow, yes. All right. Let's get it started with the quick hits. Transform, you want to kick it off, man?
All right, man. Let's just go ahead and get the bad news out the way. So, guys, unfortunately, this said person had to witness Giannis Antetokounmpo go to Miami. Then waited on pins and needles to watch LeBron James sign for Philly. Meanwhile, they hold one of the oldest rosters known to man. And this guy just so happens to be one of the most beloved players in NBA history. And now on one of the oldest, most corrupt, kind of devoid of young talent, just rough around the edges. Tempur-Pedic mattresses needed. The therapeutic shoes, the Kawhi Leonards are needed all over this facility. And it's just sad to know that this was once one of the most premier champions in the NBA. What else, Stephen Curry?
Oh, he stole my quick hit.
I'm sorry to hear it, brother. It's over. Unfortunately, if you decide to stay in Golden State, just prepare to just put up stats and numbers. But you know what's the good thing, Stephen Curry? Ain't nobody going to blame you for stat padding. Nobody's going to say you stat padding. Nobody's going to say you're staying around the league too long. Nobody's going to say these things. But unfortunately, you're going to have to play through it, and you're going to be able to play through it in silence. No championship desires, maybe not even a playoff berth. But for the once great, talented Golden State Warriors, that held one of the greatest shooting backcourts of all time. Led by Stephen Curry, you, sir, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and a bunch of other shooters. You, sir, I commend you for being quiet when the noise was loudest. But it's unfortunate. You may have to go out the same way Errol Spence Jr. just went out last night.
Did he lose? I didn't see it. I watched that fight.
Look, he retired, by the way.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Damn, but ended that man's career. Yeesh.
Yeah. It was terrible. It was good and terrible. That's how the Golden State Warriors are going to look. Like Errol Spence Jr.'s last fight. Good and terrible. Looking like it should have. You should hang him up. Now, granted, Steph Curry is 38 years old, averaged 26 points. Just came off one of his most injury-riddled seasons, only playing 43 games. But, sir, you got Jimmy Butler, who's about to be 37, just coming off a torn ACL. That's your biggest. That's your next star. Draymond Green, he's not even signed yet, but he's, again, about 38 years old. You also hold Al Horford, a missing piece, the fossil, the second oldest player in the NBA.
Jeez.
Al Horford. Bob Myers was a former GM when everything was good and dandy, rose petals and glory and Golden State. And he just pulled off two of the biggest moves in Philly's history in the last 30 years. That is signing Jaylen Brown from a once talented Boston Celtics team for one of the oldest players in the league, and Paul George. Pediatric P, call him. And then he goes and signs LeBron Raymond James Jr. Senior. LeBron James Sr., who was just making $54 million in his last season in LA for 2 years. $8 million. Bob Myers is in Philly, Steph. Unfortunate for you, he ain't coming back no time soon. So it's up to you. You can either grow out like Earl Spence Jr., or you can find a way to quietly bow out into the sunset. Steph Curry has a great career, but unless you plan on leaving, this is the end of your career. Take it away, boys.
Well, I can't follow that.
He ain't lying.
Sheesh.
But it's the truth.
Yeah.
That's how that goes, bro.
It is. It is.
I didn't mean for that to start off all sounding slow.
No, you good. You good.
But, you know,
Because,
things had to be said.
Yeah. All right. Well, in that case, let me go ahead and give my quick hit, which I thought you stole my quick hit, but you actually didn't, because this is interesting that you left that the way you did, because according to a report by Marcus Thompson III, author of the book Golden, The Miraculous Rise of Stephen Curry, who is a reporter in the area, he has reported that Stephen Curry and the Warriors front office may no longer be on the same page. Dun, dun, dun. Could it be? Could it be now? I'm just going to throw this out there. Could we see Days of Our Lives or Days of the NBA, whatever you want to call it, and Steph Curry somehow trying to work his way across the country to Philadelphia?
No.
He wanted to play. I'm just throwing it out there. He wanted to play with LeBron.
Yeah, that's a hard stretch.
It's all,
Bruce, no.
Saying, Bob Myers, you brought up Bob Myers. The connection is there, right?
Correct.
He's been wanting to play with LeBron, right? They both won another championship. The Philly has some young capital. Golden State's trying to get younger.
No.
It would be crazy. Nothing's impossible in the league.
What would you trade for it?
Steph
Curry gets paid.
Bob Myers is an amazing dude. Maybe, just maybe, you could fleece Golden State into taking Embiid. and then
have what at the 5?
Hold on. And you give up Edgecombe, right? You give up Edgecombe. maybe you could crazier things have happened, have they not?
You just made Philly worse.
Look, I'm just saying, you never know. Now all of a sudden you're hearing this report. Steph may not be on the front page with the Warriors front office, the same page, excuse me.
Fair.
Bro, see,
this
is why I picked the Green Bay Packers and I didn't pick the Baltimore Ravens, bro, because of moments like this, bro. This is why. Go on. Continue. You keep playing these games, Bruce. You can win some prizes, bro.
I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna Ray Lewis hit you and then do the squirrel dance.
You keep playing those games, bro, and you can win prizes, bro. Watch.
I'm just saying, crazier things have happened, have they not?
Fine, Bruce.
But like that makes zero sense. Zero.
Look, man. Wild things happen. That's all I'm not saying it's gonna happen.
So basically, Bruce is saying, conjure up the most ridiculous things you could think of. Yes. And anything's possible.
Precisely.
That is what he's saying.
$62 million contract.
When does it end, though?
Let me see.
But also, we know that
at least got 2 years on it.
Sometimes
that's
guys do wild things and adjust their deals to get where they want to go and make it work. I'm just saying.
But the fit,
Look, listen.
I don't think the fit sounds good.
I'm just throwing something out there that would be crazy and that you never know. It's just weird to me, the timing. All of a sudden now he may not be on the same page with the Warriors front office. He wants to play with LeBron. LeBron didn't shoot. I
mean, that part, it was to my point. They are not on the same page. I mean, you can see it by not even this ain't even got nothing to do with LeBron. Just off the last 2-3 years alone, they're nowhere near. It's not even close.
Listen, I'm not. You're missing the point of what I'm doing here.
No, I was agreeing with that part that you said. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wasn't battling against that. The Philly thing, I just can't wrap my head around.
Could you imagine how crazy that would be for the NBA and like how much more excitement that'd drum up? I'm just saying, Steph Curry, Jaylen Brown, or wait a minute. Now it occurs to me, maybe you send Jaylen Brown to the West Coast. You get him out of the East because he makes a lot of money too. So that frees
you would
up
trade Steph Curry for Jaylen Brown,
but people do wild things.
Right now, Philly has a cake. And it's in the oven. You trying to shake the oven while the cake is being made.
Bro, you trying to open it up and just turn it off.
The cake is fine.
Transformer.
Let the cake be. The cake's gonna be okay.
Is it a bundt cake?
Bundt cake is good. Speaking of cakes, real quick, Transformer, man. You make cakes with protein powder? You ever done that?
Are you just calling one on yourself, bro?
No, man. Speaking of cake, hey, yo, Transformer, what?
You didn't even let me. What? No. Speaking of cake, hey, yo, Transformer, physical trainer extraordinaire. Have you ever made a cake with protein powder?
Oh, like protein.
I was actually looking that up yesterday.
Like an actual.
Yeah.
Like I made protein pudding, for like after workouts.
Protein cupcakes. Yeah,
I make protein pancakes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just looked it up. You could do that with a cake. I think I'm gonna do that this week.
You could snack and not feel guilty.
Because I got a nasty sweet tooth.
It'll be almond flour, probably. It'll be a fortified almond.
Almond or oat. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll probably use oat because I don't really like the
texture. Yep.
Yeah. Just a thought. Anyway.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
Transformer, just give him a reason to throw the damn flag, bro.
I was like, whoa. Hey, yo, Transformer.
What is that? What is the beeping? What is
who that?
That's not me.
That's my phone airdropping. My bad.
Okay.
I'm trying to handle 5 things at once.
All right. Okay, well, there you go. Steve Stevenson, you got a quick hit?
Yeah, I do.
He too ready with that flag, man.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed, bro. But I probably shouldn't be.
Okay.
I made a video earlier today and it was about a rising star in Philly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I have valid concerns. When a large personality and a big time player comes to a team, it changes the dynamic, right? It's inevitable. I mean, how many all-time great players go to a new team and it just instantly becomes a situation where there's coalesce and there's, just seamless integration. It takes time, and there's going to be some bumps in the road and all those things.
Yeah.
And oftentimes the young players are the ones who struggle the most with that transition and integration because they kind of move to the bottom of the totem pole. So I made a video about a very amazing up-and-coming star for the Philadelphia 76ers. Was watching some film. I was looking how he plays the game, what his role was for the Sixers last year. So I made the video about my concerns and reservations about what happens now that he has two new teammates who are larger than life because of personalities, because of history, because of I mean, come on, bro. Like it's a new thing for this team, and his star could be dimmed. Literally, his career trajectory could be slowed because of this, because these are big players. Jaylen Brown was a top 5 MVP candidate last year, carrying a team to a second place finish in the East when it wasn't supposed to be like that. And so we know he's an NBA Finals champion, an MVP. So he's on the team. Plus LeBron brings everything that comes with LeBron, which is a lot of attention, which is a lot of media, which is a lot of discussion. And LeBron plays the game effectively one way. Like when he was in LA, not as the primary facilitator, it didn't look very natural for him. Very often he was just kind of relegated to hanging out 20 feet behind the 3-point line or cherry picking. Like it wasn't basketball. So my reservation is if the rising star in Philly gets moved from a second option some games, and if Embiid is healthy, he was a third option or fourth even. Now he moves to fifth pretty instantly, right? I think those are valid concerns. I'm not saying that he's all of a sudden going to have no opportunities. I'm saying his role changes. And what he was doing before could be halted. So his development as a clutch player, he was hitting clutch shots. His development as an offensive option, primarily on some plays, all that takes a back seat. Those are valid concerns. Comments on the video I made was, no, he's going to get better with LeBron. So then I thought about it. And it's Jaylen Brown and LeBron. I'm not just making this about LeBron. It's Jaylen Brown and LeBron. That's two guys, right? If there was history of a young player, a rising star, getting better with LeBron helping them along, I would have less reservation. But we don't have that. We know of young players having rift with LeBron. We know young players leaving teams saying they were disgruntled with the situation. That's why I think my points are valid. I'm looking this from a technical basketball standpoint. Has nothing to do with personal. But like, nobody wants to have technical basketball discussions. They just want to act like everything's lovely.
Right.
I have basketball reservations about this kid's development as a player. He was, third place in Rookie of the Year. Probably should have been second, in my opinion. And if he develops as he should on schedule, he's an all-pro NBA player at some point very soon. He's that good. Because I know the comp and I know what I see on film. He's got great upside. I just don't think people are analyzing this properly to say like everything's going to be lovely. Absolutely not. There's no slam dunk of that. I think it's touchy. And honestly, the longer LeBron stays there, the longer JB is there, the longer Embiid is in and out of the lineup, those things clearly impact this kid's development. By the way, him and Tyrese Maxey are a fantastic backcourt. Probably the most explosive in the NBA.
Okay. All right. Let me put this back up on screen. Transformer just answered it. That was interesting. What up, ARWYT? Is 76ers Is Sixers versus Lakers or Sixers versus Celtics the better Christmas Day matchup? I think either way.
Oh, my bad. I read that wrong.
Oh, okay. I think either way, you have a great Christmas Day matchup that's going to draw a ton of attention and a ton of hype. Obviously, Lakers versus the Lakers always, we know what that means. Lakers versus Sixers because LeBron was formerly a Laker last year and all that stuff. But then you also have Sixers versus the Celtics, historical drama in the Eastern Conference, right? Historical rivals. Plus, obviously, you will have what we would hope would be a matchup where we could see Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum going at each other directly and guarding each other. I think that'd be great, as well as Jaylen Brown obviously having been jettisoned by the Celtics and feeling a way about that. So I think either way you can't lose. Sneed, which do you think would be the better Christmas Day matchup? I think they'd be great, both of them, either way.
Clearly the NBA feels it will be LeBron, Lakers, Sixers. Because they literally said we can't make the schedule until LeBron chooses where he goes.
Okay.
So I use logic and reasoning, bro. You know how I do, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But you can have LeBron play opening night on national TV, which I'm sure you will.
Oh, sure.
You
Yeah.
can have LeBron on freaking MLK Day.
Oh, you got options.
A lot
bro.
of
Absolutely.
options.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that 76ers Celtics would be crazy. I think there's just way more animosity there. And I think that, and obviously I'm a Celtics fan, but I think animosity,
But is the
that
animosity it's GM owners Jaylen Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's
But
not
you know-
players.
But you know that Jaylen Brown, I don't think he has a beef per se with Tatum, but I think he's going to want to go at Tatum and kill him to show, oh, y'all thought
they're opponents now.
I'm
Yes,
gonna
they're
destroy your
adversaries.
golden boy.
Absolutely. Yeah. They're
Yeah, so-
adversaries. But I mean, the decision that Boston made, that'd be one thing.
Mhm.
But I think what proves or reinforces your point, Bruce,
Sure.
is the smear campaign
Yeah, man.
against Jaylen. I think that's a
Right.
little bit more meaningful. So I
Right.
kind of get what you're saying.
Mhm.
And don't get it twisted, bro. There has been an active smear campaign to make Jaylen Brown look like a malcontent, a problem, a destroyer. So
Hold on,
I'm
stop
with you.
talking and don't shake your head, Transformer. Y'all been drinking Capilot Kool-Aid. I know y'all can't think for yourselves, so why don't you change that opinion and say something else? Because we're gonna hear it from certain people.
I mean, I've stated it before that I felt like he was getting blackballed last year.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that was very early in the situation.
yeah,
We didn't just all of a sudden decide that in the offseason.
Oh, speaking of that, so you know how the reports were out that Jaylen Brown reportedly believes he's the smartest guy in the room and all that stuff.
Who reports that though, Bruce?
Colin Cowherd was saying that,
See,
that he got that from
unnamed people, right? Nobody
Well,
willing
I
to
mean,
put their name on it. Got it.
Nobody. That doesn't go. So check it out though. This is the interesting thing. Thank you, Ed Dog, for putting me on. Ed Dog put me on to this today. Jason Tatum was at a camp for kids recently within the last few days, and he's on mic telling kids, you don't have to be the smartest guy in the room.
That's just good advice to kids, bro. That had nothing to do with Jaylen Brown.
I think it was a direct
say that a lot.
Not at all.
Because no, the reason why I think it was a direct shot is because to me, it can't be coincidence that immediately following this trade with the reports that are out there about Jaylen Brown supposedly thinking that, I think he could have chose other words. I think so.
That's a common phrase, bro.
Word.
I'm with Transformer
phrase.
100%, bro.
Okay.
I'm with Transformer
phrase.
100%.
Common phrase though, right? We've heard other guys at camps. I don't know if I've ever heard anyone else say that. I never heard Mike say that. I never heard any other player at a camp say that.
God,
now, am I sitting listening to all the footage of people talking to kids at camps? No, obviously. But I think that's very coincidental, and I'm going to be a conspiracy theorist here. I think he took a shot.
Okay, you could take your conspiracy theory and you can go over there, but no, that's.
I mean,
Look,
I say that all the time, man.
Bruce,
Let
a
me
lot
ask
of
you.
people, Bruce, will agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know how people think. They're always looking for the undertone, right?
Yeah, we call them tinfoil hats.
I don't want to go that far, but I'm
right.
because there's a reason to think the way that Bruce is thinking. But the way he spoke it and the way he was discussing this thing to these kids, it was about learning and improving.
Yeah.
It was about asking questions to get better. which he followed up by saying you shouldn't be the smartest guy in the room. You should always be looking to find the answers and get better and improve.
Sure.
That's the biggest problem with today's generation.
Absolutely.
They think they know it all already,
He's
bro.
a teacher, by the way, guys.
I know.
This is as a coach. As a coach, bro. This is me
Okay.
with my coaching hat on. I see it all the time. I try to demonstrate something to a kid, they turn around and look away. This shit is crazy.
Right.
So, like, I think what he was doing is commendable, and he was trying to give them good advice. Bruce maybe mistimed it, you know. But come on, bro.
You mean like Jaylen Brown mistimed his ill-advised comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So last thing I'm gonna ask about that, then we'll go ahead and get to this main topic. Just out of transform you stupid. Just out of curiosity, my question would be: have you ever heard anyone else say this to kids at a camp in all the years we've been watching ball? I know I haven't. I'm just saying.
I've never heard anybody say this at a camp. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. It's a real coincidence.
Every word that they said in the camp either. So
No,
right.
And I've already.
I got to go back and do some research.
Right, I'm not
a lot of camps. I got to go back and
listening
watch.
to all the speeches. Right.
Sheesh.
That's crazy.
Yo, petty tendergrass right here, bro.
Tendergrass.
No. All right.
Yo, grow up. Grow up. You don't have to be the smartest man on the Format Podcast. You don't. You don't.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo. All right. You know what? Let's take a call or two because I want to wait for Steve Stevenson to get back because I don't want to start this without him.
No, we're good.
He's back. Okay, we're good. All right. Let's get right to it. Okay, y'all. We are going to now get to the topic of the evening. All right. So, here we go. You know what? I got to take this call. Hello, Ed Dog. How can I help you?
Oh, now you're being nice.
Y'all see this jerk being
Wow.
knew what he was doing. Knew what he
Wow.
was doing. He's a phony. He's a fake Jason Tatum fan. He always had him out for Jason Tatum. Bruce, you knew good doggone well. You took that out of context, sir. You try to compare the situation with the same thing with Jaylen Brown when it was not, all right? I know what you was doing. You very petty. You are absolutely petty.
Did that make you feel better to call in and say that?
Now, you might as well sit up here and say that Jason Tatum is a Ben Simmons 2.0 with what you just did, bro.
Does that
Might as
make
well
you
just say
feel
that.
better to call in and say that?
Yes, it does, sir. I can't believe you
Okay.
did that.
Thank you.
Now,
Uh,
okay, that was very disrespectful and disingenuous of you. I can't believe that. I sent you that, and then you gonna sit up here and bring it up on your show. You didn't even do the research yet.
What do you mean? What's the research? What else? What is he missing?
Hey, Steve, hold on. I got something for you too, but I'm talking to Bruce Polk here. Hold on.
Damn.
Can we get a yellow flag for that? He talking about he got something for Sneed.
I thought, yeah, bro.
Okay,
was that a flag? I mean, it was just so disrespectful that I didn't.
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah, throw the flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eddie, I thought we
gotta
had
go back and
positive.
review. We got to go back and review that.
Eddie, I thought we had positive equity in this world, bro. Come on, man.
No, we don't. This dude, then some dude with a nostril picture on his profile stood up here and called Jason Tatum a teddy bear, which was very disingenuous and disrespectful. The man is not a teddy bear, but hey, Bruce is not gonna give him pushback. He want to put it up on the platform. I'm like, wow, Bruce, you ain't got nothing to say about that? You think he's a teddy bear, Bruce Hope?
You and Tatum? Man, listen. Woo.
I'm asking a question, sir. I'm asking a question,
Jeez.
sir. Sir, I'm asking a question, sir.
I think Jason Tatum is a very good player.
Okay, you do think he is one, so I'm done talking.
I've been saying that, yes.
Now move on. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Damn.
Sneed.
I guess I gotta be
Pause.
pulling the Shawn Michaels out here for Ed Dog.
Oh,
Pause.
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying again, y'all?
Never good
See what
enough.
I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Sneed, I got a question. So, by the way, congratulations. You know, you part of the Format Podcast group. Saw the picture on the, I see Ohio. You know,
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Buckeyes, most definitely.
It's good to be a part of the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I saw Cleveland. Okay, most definitely. Then I was, the Cavaliers got you. Then I saw Green Bay Packers. What
Go Pack, go, sir. Go Pack, go.
No,
Transformer. I don't mean to intercept.
Wait a minute. When did this happen?
I don't mean to intercept. Bro, this was like what? End of last year, Transformer?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my gosh.
So he team hopping. So we okay with fans.
I've always been a big Packers fan, but the way things are going for the Browns organization from a leadership standpoint, from an ownership standpoint, I can't live in a dumpster anymore.
Sir, that's been
I just know that
Jim Brown
he came over to Green Bay. Things weren't going well in Cleveland.
Wow.
The money is better over there. The leadership is better over here. We're making football great again. So go Pack go. Go Pack go.
Funny hands.
Better look at the screen, Ed Dog.
Oh no.
I ain't seen nothing. I can't look at nothing on the screen right now.
Okay, you will. You will.
Man, those are ooh.
Am I reading all this wrong?
That ain't good, bro. That ain't good. 12 out of 12 is not a good thing. It's not good.
I ain't look at it yet, but I'm gonna look at it once I call. But yeah, that's all I want. But wow, a fan team hopping, but NBA.
Why do you not understand the difference in
that's all
things?
I got. That's all I got.
Yeah, I know that's all you got. Yeah, as soon as you about to get cooked up, you run. But that's okay.
That's all I have.
Okay. You know what?
I don't understand, Eddie. You wanted me to go to the Steelers?
Yeah,
sir, you supposed to, bro. You've been Cleveland through and through, bro, since the who
dawn
was
of
there?
time.
I forgot. Jared
Yeah, but how bad? How
Jared
bad can they
was there,
fumble?
bro.
But think about it, right? The perfect things are happening, and you find new ways to keep browning. I can't do this anymore, bro.
Okay, so you sat down in a Boys and Girls Club with Transformer, and you broadcast that and said, "I'm taking my Phantom hat to Milwaukee." That's what you just did?
I've always been a big fan of the Packers. The city owns the team.
Okay.
That is a wonderful organization to get behind.
That's a corporate answer. I got you. Y'all be you, man. And
it's the correct answer.
Yeah, I be you, Sneed, you be you, and I can't talk to Hope. Man, you are,
we got no hope.
We ain't got none. He's really on the Jaylen Brown bandwagon, and he wanted Jason.
Bro, Jaylen Brown is a fantastic player, man.
Thank you.
Goodbye, sir. Y'all, let's keep the show rolling.
All right, Eddie. I mean,
you know what,
I ain't telling
Sneed?
no lie,
I noticed the only people that have a problem with you becoming a Green Bay fan are the teams that were in your division.
Yeah, because they really wanted to just, scoop up the opportunity to get the hottest free agent of all time.
Yeah, they wanted to kick you while you're down. Every time.
But I didn't make my decision because of Transformer.
I wasn't trying to kick anybody. I was trying to welcome my brother to the flock.
Which I appreciate the welcome.
His division?
Hold up, bro. I appreciate the welcome, but it was never going to happen. Transformer is correct.
All right. Sean, what's good, man? Go ahead. Let's get through this and let's get to
them.
All right. My quick hit is
yeah.
Salute to,
whoa. Time out, Sean. Time out.
Yeah,
the Packers are cooked, bro.
No,
not you, Sean. Not you, Sean.
Jay Grizz.
Hold on just for a second. Jay Grizz.
Okay.
Y'all just now had a taste of a good season for the first time. And how long? Don't come over here where we've been doing the winning the whole last 2 to 3 decades.
What happens if the cheese grater starts failing, bro?
Yeah,
what happens?
I mean, you're one little flamboyant quarterback out there with the fingernail polish and stuff. Y'all are soon to be the Hammond Bears.
Tell them,
the Indiana Bears.
I know, right?
Don't come over here just because y'all finally had a good season.
Tell them.
Relax. Pump your brakes.
Pump the damn brakes.
Let the cake bake a little bit.
Right.
Come on now.
Tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad, son.
Don't bring that over here.
Y'all just got here. Cup of coffee.
Cup of
coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. All right, Sean, what you got, man?
I was gonna say salute to Earl Penn Jr. for his career. You know,
I gotta
glad he
watch that.
retired after that second loss. I wish he didn't have had the accident.
Yeah.
He could have actually done better, but regardless, hey, you know me, I just salute, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy that made a comment, you can call in and argue with Transform about the pass.
Didn't have that on your bingo card, huh?
Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeesh. Oh my
And
goodness.
Sean said, wait, what did I do? I'm like, wait, not you, Sean, my bad.
Right. This time it's not you, Sean.
I never had the Packers in my mind for the entire time. I was like, I can't even talk about the NFL. I mean, obviously, I think so. I mean, dude, what can I talk about?
You're a Rams guy, ain't you, Sean?
And also, I'm a Rams. Yeah, I'm also a Rams guy.
He's all LA, bro. All day LA.
But still, my first NFL team was the Saints. Because I like the colors.
Saints.
Interesting.
And then like when the Rams came here, like, hey, I might as well rep home court. So screw it.
Gotcha.
Has anyone heard anything about what's my man's name? Aaron Donald coming out of retirement?
He's been practicing on the field.
It's
He's still like working up to see, how he feels.
Okay.
It's still a thing, but you're looking for like an official announcement.
Yeah.
No,
I heard that.
Bro, he
Not an
could
official
probably
announcement.
Bro,
but
he could probably show up mid-season and like find a way to make some huge impact in the playoffs.
yeah.
Because what is he, 31?
Yeah, he's not that old.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Aaron Donald, I think he's a little older than that.
No, he's a little older than that. Maybe he's like 33.
I think like 34, maybe.
He couldn't muster up 2 good months of football and then just start wrecking everything in the playoffs.
He's
Next to
35.
opposite of Myles Garrett, or
35.
maybe even on the same side as Myles Garrett, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do a lot of stuff there.
How are you gonna block that, bro?
Going ham here. Ooh.
Who's got a line of scrimmage that could win that?
Yeah, no, that's tough. That is tough.
You're gonna need 2 running backs on the same side just to get thrown over.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like a half a second.
Yeah. All right, we ready? You ready for the main topic, y'all?
Oh yeah, the NFC got problems, bro. Oh yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's do it. Yeah,
Go
we'll
Transformer.
talk that. We'll get it done. All right, y'all. Here we go. Let's go to the main event. Like we said, it's off season. Not a lot of topics, not a lot of stuff to talk about. But first things first, let me shout out Paul at the basketball show. He was the first person to kind of put me on to this topic. When I heard it, I was like, "What? Let me go listen to this show." Crazy, but. Before we even get started, really getting into this topic, I'm going to ask some questions here that may seem silly and may seem redundant, but I want y'all to work with me, okay? And when I do this, I would like you guys to put 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Can y'all do that? Can y'all work with me on that?
What do you want to do, Bruce?
Huh?
One more time.
Put 1 in the chat if the answer is yes.
Okay.
Put 2 in the chat if the answer is no.
All right.
All right. So I need the feedback from the chat here. I need y'all to work with me, okay? These are going to sound like very stupid, redundant questions, but trust me, there's a reason I'm doing this, okay? Question number 1. Is this a black man? No, I'm serious. Is this a black man? Please answer in the chat. By the way, Steve Stevenson, Transformer, is this a black man?
Not quite. Some
Does it appear to be a black man?
Some caucuses somewhere up in there.
There's some caucuses in there.
There is caucuses up in there. Yes. There's 3% Irish and some other stuff.
There you go. So no, he's not a black man.
Okay.
What do you mean?
He's a mix.
He's
a
okay.
hybrid.
That makes that if that's there, then you have to count it.
Yes, this is America, Jack.
So I can also call him a white man.
No, well, not in America. 1% makes you black. But the point is, this appears to be a black man. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Next.
That's the question.
Is this a black man?
Is that Steve Urkel?
What?
Is this a black man? Simple question.
Steve Urkel.
No.
Why are we putting Urkel on here?
Is this a black man? It's not Urkel. Is this a black man?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Is that not Urkel?
It's not Urkel. Is this a black man?
Yeah.
And that's Wardell Stephen Curry, man.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
His mama finding him up too.
Come on, Transformer, bro.
Oh, I'm
Is
sorry.
this a black man?
Yes. Where are you going with this,
Yeah,
Bruce?
get to the point.
I'll get there. Is this a black man?
Yes.
First of all, one of the greatest black mans in world history. Yeah.
I'm with you. Okay, and finally, is this a black man?
On some days.
Does he appear to be black
Ruby
to you?
on Ruby Tuesdays he is.
Wow.
Yeah.
He appears black to me. I'm trying to establish a pattern here, right? It's like, when you're in court, lawyers ask these questions to establish a pattern. Good. So as we understand it, these are all black men, correct?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. So Rich Paul, the head guy for Clutch Sports, the agent for LeBron, Raymond James Sr., always has a lot to say. And he has said a lot of things over and over again. And we have dug deeply into the things that he has said on this show over and over again. And we have exposed his disingenuousness, his flat out dishonesty, we've exposed his disingenuous and flat out dishonesty many times on this show. And as we know, his main client, LeBron, Raymond James Sr., announced, on Friday, that he will be joining the Philadelphia 76ers. Matter of fact, I think he signed his deal today to officially become a Sixer. And this is where he will play this season, and he's got a player's option for next season. So he may be there for the next 2 years. But he's a Sixer. And as such, there's been a lot of commentary, obviously, through independent media, mainstream media. It was a mega story, right? We just talked a little bit earlier about how Adam Silver and the people in the league front office were waiting for LeBron to make his choice so they could finish the schedule, all these things. We know LeBron is still a major player in the game. We know that. Whether or not he's still the same caliber of player physically that he once was, we know he's not. But that's okay. All right. So Rich Paul was on his podcast with Max Kellerman, was at the Game Over podcast, and he had some really interesting things to say. And as usual, I was very confused. I found a lot of it disingenuous, to say the least. And I really wanted to get into some commentary on this. So first, you guys have both heard the clip, right? I put it in our group chat. You guys both have heard it. Before we get into breaking it down here on the show, we've got about 2 minutes of it. The most impactful, he likes the word impactful, the most impactful 2 minutes of the thing. I would kind of like you guys' thoughts before we really start digging into this on what Rich Paul had to say, specifically the clips that I put into our chat. Take it away, fellas.
Transformer, you want to go?
Okay. Rich Paul, agent of Sir LeBron Raymond James Sr., decides to open his mouth yet again. To what benefit? No idea. For what reason? Still no idea. But the things that he said about, let me just get to your point, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
The black man piece,
Mm-hmm.
that was asinine. I mean, the reason why,
Come more to it. Don't worry.
the other guys that you posted, with the exception, I would say Charles Barkley,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't come up in the social media time
Mm-hmm.
to get denigrated the way that, the social media platforms, these podcasts can do to a black man,
Mm-hmm.
like they can LeBron Raymond James Sr.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it's not enough data for them to put them to have Mike in that category when what we're doing now wasn't even considered a thing back then, right? But so like to me, the whole black man narrative, I mean, I do want him to elaborate more on that, but then again, I don't, because I don't think it truly matters, right?
I get what he was trying to say, but I was actually coming at that piece from a different angle. We'll get to it.
Now, to the point where he's talking about people making a name or bigger name or dollar. Is what he said off of LeBron Raymond James Sr.'s name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, he's not wrong.
Okay.
But the thing that he's telling a half truth.
Mm.
And then we heard Rick Bucher
Mm-hmm.
say the other half.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was doing a little, just looking through some things real quick. And if you guys can bear with me for 2 seconds.
Absolutely, brother.
I saw this
Ooh.
and I found it quite funny. Hold on just a second.
All right.
If I could get my computer to work with me, sir.
See, you messing with these Macs all the time. You need to get with Windows, man.
Well, actually, because I put it in the wrong spot.
Oh, okay.
I put it in the wrong spot.
Right
now, this is what I'm seeing.
I like
So, shout out to Marvel coming out with Brand New Day this upcoming week. It's gonna be
this
in
week.
theater. So, if you're a Marvel fan, this is actually going to tickle you quite funny.
All right, bet I'm taking Ben to see it. Okay.
But to me, this is exactly what we got going on right now.
Yeah.
Rich Paul pointing at Rick Bucher. Rick Bucher pointing at LeBron James or whoever the third person wants to be. Just everybody pointing at each other. Everybody looking the same, trying to sound the same. I mean, sound different, but literally saying half of what is the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You're all pointing at each other.
Okay.
Doing the same thing. You're all pointing at each other, doing the same thing. Rich Paul, why would you make such a comment or have conversations about LeBron James outside of the fact that he's going to the Philadelphia 76ers? It puts $1 in your pocket. Ain't that what you just said? Folks make money off of LeBron's name. You're currently doing it. Rick Bucher. Sir, we haven't got to Rick Bucher yet. You just asked about Rich Paul. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Let me reserve Rick Bucher for a moment. But Rich Paul, you're doing exactly what you just said that other folks do. Let's make $1 off the man's name. So whether good, bad, or indifferent, it's literally all the same thing.
Yo.
So you're always gonna have. America is one of the worst countries, I believe, on God's green earth when it comes to the togetherness. You have a red side, you have a blue side. I don't have to elaborate on what that means. You have a red side, you have a blue side. So there's always going to be a difference somewhere. There's going to be somebody to talk positive about something, but somebody different is going to have something negative to say about the positive that you just said, and vice versa. Rich Paul, that's what's happening, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The negatives are going to be talked about. But I don't want to elaborate any further. Sneed, I'm reserving some of my energy for Rick Bucher.
My question to follow up on all those things is, if you can answer this question accurately, I think it dictates and explains why these things continue to happen with Rich Paul. Who is more insecure, Rich Paul or LeBron?
LeBron.
So Rich Paul is doing the bidding for LeBron in that instance.
Absolutely. Correct.
I don't
believe he is.
Okay, I don't know which one it is. I personally believe both are, because I think it's evident that Clutch doesn't have the same influence they once did. And that's natural because LeBron doesn't have the influence he once did.
Mm-hmm.
So this to me seems like a last hurrah in which they have influence, power, and control of a narrative. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, this doesn't impact the NBA Finals or the next champion. From a basketball standpoint, it's not even relevant. It's not a basketball conversation. This has to do with an era coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know how to internalize it.
Mm-hmm.
They may realize it or not. They may be last grasp, it's the final straw, whatever. I just think it's two guys who are now in an arena that they've never been before. These are uncharted waters for them.
Mm-hmm.
Over the last 20 seasons, it has gone a certain way every year. It's now different. And I don't think they're comfortable in that space.
Nice. So I'll tell you, my biggest thing here, and we'll hear when we get into the clip, is him taking unnecessary shots at the quote unquote little guys, right?
But why, Bruce?
Content creators.
But why?
Okay, so one, because where his problem lies, and we'll get into it, is that they can't control the independent content creators.
This
right?
is my point.
They have the plants in the mainstream media. We know this. They have those guys. They can control those guys to control the message. The independent media, the think for ourselves guys, they can't do that. And so that affects how some people think. And that bothers them because we know LeBron is very obsessed with controlling everything. So like that is a big problem for me. Like the fact that obviously Rich Paul knows he doesn't know me. I'm a nobody, right? In the grand scheme of things. But I know what I did. I know what I've earned to be sitting here and saying this stuff. I know my educational level in this space, right? I don't just, despite what some people think, turn on the camera and start talking. None of us do. We all do the research. We all do the prep work. We do that.
I have a teleprompter.
Well, hold on real quick, Bruce.
Sure.
I this is important.
Sure.
If we just take YouTube, let's not even go into Twitter X or Instagram or whatever, because we could do that too. But YouTube has a monthly audience of 2.7 billion people.
There you go.
2.7 billion on a platform. Now, the daily visitors are 122 million active users.
Okay.
If you are looking for basketball related content, the algorithm feeds it to you. And YouTube's algorithms don't care positive or negative about a guy.
Right.
So a monthly audience in the billions, a daily audience of 122 million, there are going to be creators who are going to make content that serve a segment of a consumer base. The consumer base, let's just call them the anti-clutch people. I don't know how to do it for this.
What's the term, Transformer? The non-LeBron enthusiasts.
That part. Now, if I take the top 5 folks that create content in that lane on live streams, they have thousands of concurrent viewers, like Fox, like ESPN. It's not random that these guys at Clutch decided to make a platform to speak daily or to come out and be on the same platforms. They are under attack, and they responded. You told me, Bruce, that hit dogs holler.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they wouldn't have did anything if they felt secure in their position. Giants don't care if there's ants around them. They don't even bother stomping them. Right? Since when is a man powerful as they stomp on ants?
Right.
This is insecurity, in my opinion. The numbers tell that story.
No doubt. It's great assessment. Great way to start this off. And guys, remember, you guys, not me, you guys agreed that all those people we showed at the beginning of this segment are black. Let's just remember that part. We'll get there. Okay. All right. Let's start listening to Rich Paul's commentary. It's not that long, about 2 minutes, but we will definitely have some things to say. So let's go. This is Rich Paul and Max Kellerman on the recent episode of the Game Over podcast. By the way, it's very interesting that Rich Paul has these issues and he has made a podcast on YouTube as Sneed demonstrated, as well, of course, as LeBron and Mind the Game. But we'll get there.
Right. Because
it's
a
competitive move.
It's a competitive move. It's a challenge. It shows that this guy really, I always say, when we were, you can't see it, but LeBron put a video out, right? And it starts with him at the podium. I can show it to you.
First, is it me, or does it always, and I've said this before, I always have difficulty understanding what Rich Paul is trying to say and where he's going. He probably should prep more before he goes on these shows. He's not particularly clear in articulating his thoughts. Or is that me? Do I have a hang up?
No, he's mid. He's mid. He's not a great speaker.
He's also not a journalist.
But he doesn't. You guys aren't journalists either.
I think what Bruce is saying, with some rehearsal, his message could be clear.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I mean. I'm not.
Like if he had a script, it'd be one thing. But if he had at least an outline.
He's got money. Why does he not have a teleprompter? He's got way more money than any of us.
I know. And Transformers got one. And, he's a regular guy, bro.
He's a regular guy. I'll teleprompter. Oh, wait.
Hold on, Transformer. Don't stray away from that.
It froze.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Move your hands. Move your hands. Move your hands.
All right, let's continue, guys. Oh, by the way, did you notice at the beginning of this, he said it's a competitive move. Now, see, here we go again with Rich Paul saying these.
I know what he meant. I know what he meant.
Okay, hold on. Let me get my thought. Then you.
I know what he meant, though. I know what he meant.
First,
okay.
Obviously, no move you make guarantees a championship. We know that.
Right.
So cool. LeBron made it clear that this was the best opportunity to win a championship. But even besides that, like last week, Rich Paul said they weren't chasing rings. These guys talk circles around themselves all the time. We're not chasing rings, but this is the best place to win it, best opportunity to win a championship, right? Ring culture is weird. Best place to win it, best opportunity to win a championship. Cool. But now also, Rich Paul is now, he's saying it's a competitive move. How competitive is it when you pick a spot that you believe is loaded to grease your path to try and win a championship? Is that really a competitive move? Am I missing something? I probably am. Go ahead, Steve.
He doesn't mean competitive as in like being ultra competitive and that I'm going to compete against you. He means he wants to compete for a title, meaning he wants to be in the NBA finals. He wants a chance to. That's what he means. He wants to be competitive. Like he doesn't want to play for the Charlotte Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to play for the Utah Jazz. He chose a team that was going to be able to compete for a title. That's what he meant, I think, because there's no way, by definition, it ain't Mamba competitive. This is not that kind of discussion, right? Like about a player being ultra competitive. That's not what he meant. No way.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Okay. Ed Dog says, so apparently, Bruce, you're just going to ignore Shaquille O'Neal and Derek Fisher, what they said about what the decision LeBron has done in his entire career. So let me say this. I absolutely am going to ignore what Derek Fisher said. Do you know why, Transformer? I'm going to ignore what Derek Fisher said.
He wore the purple and gold? Oh, no. I didn't hear
No.
What did he say?
Well, I'm going to ignore anything Derek Fisher says because your brother told me
he's light-skinned.
That we don't have to listen to corner boys who aren't Hall of Famer, All-Star, top 75 guys. So I don't know why he's sending me Derek Fisher things.
Yeah, you don't do that, bro. Yeah.
Didn't he say that?
We just covered this a couple weeks ago, bro.
Okay. When we were talking about Byron Scott.
Olden Polynice.
Coach of the year. Olden Polynice, 15-year NBA vet.
Yeah, we don't want to do that, bro.
Okay. Just checking.
We don't want to take it there. Don't do that, dog.
All right. So we will hear nothing from Derek Fisher. Thank you. Shaquille O'Neal we can listen to, but that doesn't mean we have to agree. All right. But we can listen to it. Right. All right. Let's continue with Rich Paul and his nonsense.
And when we were making the video, I got emotional because of the journey and because I know everything this guy has been through and I know where his heart is.
Question. I'm not trying to be funny. He says, I know everything this guy's been through. What has LeBron been through that's so, like, he apparently has had some terrible journey?
That answer we can't definitively answer.
Okay. It was just interesting.
Okay, so LeBron has definitely gone through things in his life. Everybody does, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would this be important right now, right?
Okay.
No clue.
I thought he was referencing his NBA career. I got you. Okay.
Oh, I'm going to just take it at face value and say all things included, right?
You know what? He probably did have a rough childhood and all that. Respect that. So to come from humble beginnings, billionaire, all-time great NBA player, guaranteed first ballot, some people's greatest of all time.
But there were low points in his career too, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
2010 happened. 2011 happened.
Yes, it did.
Those are tough lessons.
Michael Jordan had
2008, 2007. Yeah, you said 2007, right?
2007 as
Yeah,
in what?
2007.
Being swept in the finals, you're saying?
Yeah.
The Spurs, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. Okay, but I was thinking more along the lines where the expectations were very heavy and
Right.
things
Okay.
didn't work out well. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like that can break a person.
Okay.
But I mean, that stuff happens. It's careers, bro. I mean, every great player has.
That's what I was
Roll
about to say.
right.
Like, I don't understand why. But okay. All right, cool. Thank you for clarifying. See, this is why I love having you guys here. And I'm not being facetious when I say that, because you guys help me see things that I might not otherwise see.
Hey,
So
Transformers on the 50. I'm trying to be on the 40. That's all I'm saying.
look, man, hey, can I I forget it. I guess I'm stuck on the 30. I'll be where I am.
25, but that's cool.
I'm on the 30, man. I'm not on the 25.
I said 25.
Transform. I'm on the 30, bro. I seriously can't get 30? Come on, man. If I kneel it down in the end zone,
27.5 yards.
Oh, that's encouraging. 27.5 yard line.
Well, at least I'm moving up a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Challenge flag.
All right. Let's continue.
And I think that when you get people, the outside voices and all these different things, and the spitefulness, the purposeful, you got all these, I don't know if they podcasters or analysts or whatever you want to call it. They built a business off of talking negative about LeBron James.
Here we go. Boom. Let's get it. So, spiteful podcasters, analysts built a business off of talking negatively about LeBron James. Okay. So first, we mentioned this briefly before. I want to clarify. Is Rich Paul not also a podcaster?
He is now.
Yeah, he is now.
Good. So I also want to clarify this. Is LeBron Raymond James Sr. not a podcaster?
He is now.
Good. Do both of those podcasts not push pro LeBron propaganda?
Yes, they do.
Okay, good. Are there many other podcasts out there that push pro LeBron propaganda?
Mm-hmm.
A good third of this one does, yeah.
A good third of this one, but I meant other ones besides this one. But I got you. And real talk, Transformer, you don't push pro LeBron propaganda. Yeah. You tell what it is. I don't see you as a propaganda guy. You just come in here. If it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong, and that's what you tell. And I respect that. So, all right, cool. So I don't understand why he would be taking a shot at the podcasters, but okay. So now we kind of got into this earlier, right? So let's dig a little deeper into this, right? Podcasting, YouTube, we talked about independent media. This is an alternate voice, not alternate facts, right? We'll leave that for the other guy, alternate facts. But
little hands, no things going on.
Right. Little hands. But no, so this is an opportunity for people who don't have the gravitas or power to get into the mainstream media, or the opportunity to be able to still have their voices heard, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Some people in the independent media just say wild stuff on both sides, right? People who are negative LeBron enthusiasts, some of them say some real wild stuff. I'm sure some people think that about me, but I challenge anyone to find lies that I've told about LeBron. I'm very careful about that. But even still, the negative LeBron enthusiasts often say real wild stuff. The pro LeBron enthusiasts often say real wild stuff. Both sides can go that way. But the point is, we are here to some extent be a counterbalance, to give the voice, right? So when you look at the mainstream media, you have guys like Chris Haynes, who on wax has admitted that LeBron sent his parents some gifts. And since then, he's been a LeBron guy. Like, come on, man. You are a journalist. You are a reporter. And even if that's the case, you admit this on wax, bro?
Bruce, there's nuances to this.
Yes.
Totally. Like, so LeBron is making a gesture there, right?
Uh-huh.
And yes, that deserves question.
Mm-hmm.
What is going on back here? And that deserves question. But like, that stuff happens all the time, and it's not unusual.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, as a journalist, why would you corrupt the impression of your own integrity by publicly saying that? That's my problem. You shouldn't You shouldn't say that publicly because that's really going to disturb how people view you. But that's okay because he's on LeBron's team, so no one has a problem with that. Brian Windhorst, who literally, again, trained credentialed journalist, went to school for this, did his thing, started off at the Akron Beacon Journal, I believe. And then when LeBron kind of started doing his thing in high school, you start following him and literally followed him throughout his NBA career and now has become, for the most part, a very good NBA journalist. Cool. All right. But we know that LeBron played a huge role in his success, him being on ESPN, so on and so forth. All right. Nick Wright. No one had heard of Nick Wright outside of Kansas City until 2016. When
he's from Kansas City?
He's from Kansas City, yeah. Now, mind you, Nick Wright.
Did you change your audio, Sneak? Did you do
No. What happened?
Yeah,
you sound super
loud.
Enhanced, yeah.
Yeah. Hold down your microphone slide.
Hold on.
Hold down your slide on the road. But anyway, so Nick Wright, nobody outside of Kansas City knew who this dude was.
Is this okay? Is this better? Same? Different?
A little loud, yeah. 2016, he goes on Cowherd Show and he talks about how LeBron has bypassed Michael Jordan.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
Okay.
You're good now. So he goes on that show and now all of a sudden, now we see, 10 years later, he's one of the big names on Fox Sports 1, right? He's had a mainstream show for a while now, but we know his whole thing, his whole shtick is being a LeBronite, right? That's what he is. Okay, cool. Shannon Sharp, Hall of Fame NBA player. But when did he really blow up in the media space? When he jumped on this whole LeBron thing, right?
Undisputed.
Now, he was on He was on First Take, did a good job. He was on CBS covering the NFL and all that. But when he really blew up is when he was on Undisputed with Skip and he took on that LeBron role. GOAT thing, right? Actually bringing the GOAT out onto the stage and doing all that stuff. Was it funny? Yes, cool, funny. But the point is, that's what really blew him up. You got another guy, independent guy, Cuffs the Legend. Big LeBron guy. He's got connections to LeBron and Clutch. Okay. And then, of course, we know ESPN is in bed with LeBron as well, and we'll hear a little bit of that from Rick Bucher later. But the point is, no one has a problem when any of these people and entities make a ton of money off being pro-LeBron guys, right? Or however you want to do it. No one has a problem with that. Rich Paul doesn't have a problem with that, right? Because what? All these people are pushing the narrative that Rich Paul once pushed. No problem with that. But when you have independent people, myself, I'm just named Angry All Hoops, Dreamers Pro, Sports and Fitness Rants, Real Siberians, all these different people, Paul, the basketball show, everyone has a problem. Why? I've said this time and time again, because we are so inundated with the pro-LeBron propaganda that when you hear the other side, people think it's hating. You look like you want to say something, brother.
I'm listening.
Okay, I know. I'm talking. But no, Woodage, I told you, if LeBron ever signed with Boston, I'm hanging up the Celtics until he's gone. I would feel like the Lakers fans felt. I don't want that guy anywhere near.
So you know what this sounds like, Bruce?
What's up?
This is what Transformer was talking about.
Okay.
When he said the half.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This guy gives you the half, and then the other half is from this other side.
Mm-hmm.
His job is not to give you objective commentary.
Mm-hmm.
He is there to represent LeBron.
Right.
He is not going to be objective
That's
ever.
Fine. But that's what I'm here for.
Exactly.
I'm going to crush the lies.
As I said before, we are to bring balance to the universe.
I'm a Libra. It's what I do.
Bro, Thanos was brilliant. Now his way of doing things.
His way of doing it?
Okay, okay, valid, right? We question it. But the concept, balance is beautiful, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's continue with Rich Paul here.
There's some money in it for people.
Yeah. And a lot of it is because they can't accept the fact that he did things his way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so real quick. First, we just heard Max Kellerman say there's some money in it for people. Why? Because I hear this a lot, being a quote-unquote negative LeBron enthusiast. Cool. Why do people, y'all feeding y'all family off LeBron? Y'all getting paid? Okay, fine. One, I'm not feeding my family off LeBron. That's not true at all.
Well, not yet. We're almost there.
But I know, right? But that's not even. Why is it that people act as if LeBron doesn't make any money off of all this, negative and positive? We know that
you just changed and reworded something different than what he's actually said.
Well, we just heard.
Did he just lie? Or did Max just lie?
No, not at all.
He didn't lie.
Not at all. But this is what you said with the half, right? Mm-hmm. And it's something I noticed because obviously I get this a lot from people who are, on the LeBron side. Well, you make your money, you feed your family off LeBron. Well, why are y'all acting as if LeBron isn't, and won't continue to make a ton of money off of all of this? Like he does too. All of this attention, negative and positive, all it does is continue. Every time he tweets, Instagram posts, whatever, that's a ton of money in his account. Like all this attention, he loves this. It is absurd, absolutely absurd to think.
What does that have to do with the creators who consistently just talk about LeBron?
Because it's disingenuous to act as if they're the only ones getting money when LeBron is making a lot of money off of this.
But that's his brand, though.
But what Bruce is saying, the statement is not exclusive to one thing. The statement to be completed is there are people who create content that is pro LeBron, LeBron glaze, and then there are folks who produce content that is quote unquote anti-LeBron or LeBron negative, however you want to call it. You can't say the one and try to spin it like you're being objective. You would be required to mention both. The correct answer is LeBron is an economy.
Yes.
The correct answer is LeBron is an ecosystem.
And shouts to him for that.
That's the correct answer. The two parts to it, it's the components. There are folks that make negative. There are folks that make positive. LeBron is not a victim.
No, he's not.
But Rich Paul, and
they're only telling you the victimization part, bro. This whole thing so far has been all victimization, right? It's been for people to feel sorry for LeBron. It's not. I don't need to feel sorry for him. Has an incredible NBA career that is. I mean, who's done what he's done, right? Like he's got a million things that he's done.
Yes,
he's made so much money. He's got his people paid. He's supported economies with his career.
Yes. For all intents and purposes, he has a wonderful family.
All those things are undeniable, and even the LeBron haters cannot question them. I don't need the victimization side of this.
Facts. All right, let's continue.
And sometimes when you sit in our seat, especially as black men in America, and then in this case an athlete, doing something your way, it's not the ideal thing for most people.
All right. So this is where I really started thinking on a couple of things, right? So let me say this. When I showed all those thumbnails and asked if those people were black, right? The reason I did that, Transformer, spoke to it, one, with Rich Paul's comments on, being a black man and everything that, LeBron has to go through. But the reason I was more specific with that is because one of the things that I have heard constantly pointed at myself and other people who criticize LeBron is that y'all hate on the black man. Y'all wake up every morning hating on the black man. So it's curious to me, okay?
Nobody ever said it to
Rich
me.
Paul doesn't get criticized for waking up hating on the black man, because we've heard him talk greasy about Mike. We've heard him talk greasy about Kobe. We hear the Bronsexuals talk about Steph. I hear them talk about me. I hear them talk about Dreamers Pro. I hear them talk about Charles Barkley. All these men who all of us have admitted here are black. So what's the difference? Oh, we can't talk about that black man. We can't criticize that black man.
Okay, so they're trying to protect him.
Cool, but so it's cool for them to wake up every morning hating on these black men, right? But if I criticize LeBron, I wake up every morning to hate on a black man that I can't do anything to, I can't take anything from, right? But it's cool if they want to wake up hating on black men. This is what I'm saying.
It's constantly a lazy statement to make because the league's predominantly black.
Look.
Football, the league is predominantly black.
And this is why I say Rich Paul's not the right guy.
Either way, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'm going to be hating on a black man And
LeBron's gotten black coaches fired.
Yeah, so it's like that's.
He wakes up hating on black men. You see,
It's not
this is what I'm talking about. What's one of my biggest?
Well, okay, so Bruce,
right?
That those comments are the ones that hold the least amount of weight.
Right.
Like nobody's taking anybody seriously when they say those things. Those are people that are like coping and struggling with whatever, bro.
But I have to dismantle it all because it all comes with that package. Pause.
Okay, but let's look at the situation with Rich Paul, what he just said. I actually think he's right.
Okay,
so he said they don't like LeBron did it his way.
And I was going to get there, right.
It's so true. People don't like the way that LeBron did it his way, but they just don't like the way. It's not that it's LeBron's way and they don't like it. It's that they don't like the way. It has nothing. It could have been his way. It could have been Rich Paul's way. Whoever came up with the strategy, people didn't like the approach. And I'm sorry, but welcome to a world where not everybody loves you the way that your super fans love you.
Right.
You know, this is the problem. When is Rich Paul, and I guess LeBron to the same extent, when are they going to wake up and realize that not everybody's going to love you? How could you be this far into your money-making journey and not understand that and be okay with the fact that not everybody's going to love you? How could you be so naive and insecure about it? That's
because you spend the amount of money that you spend trying to control the media. So,
bro, people throw money at problems all the time, and it still doesn't fix it.
For sure.
Oh,
there you go.
Transformer, bro. Get the head.
No, I totally get it. But okay, let's now.
We got to make a new show. We got to make a new channel.
I know, right?
I'm telling you.
I'm Sneed. I don't know, man.
It's gonna happen, watch, bro. It's gonna happen.
So here's the other part, right? Rich Paul says that people don't like that LeBron did it his way. So I'm going to keep it just between the lines, right? Just between the lines, LeBron did it his way. True indeed. But here's the thing, and we talked about this earlier, Sneed, you and I. When you are trying to have people envision you the way you want them to envision you as the greatest of all time, when you are perceived by most as a top 5 player of all time, many people see him as a top 3 player of all time. Cool. Wherever you put him, that's fine. But when you are there, if we look at not just in sports, but in any walk of life, the all-time greats all share certain mindsets and certain traits, right? So when we look at Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, Hakeem, Kareem, obviously MJ, right? These guys are wired differently, right? Would you agree that most of them share a very similar mindset of destruction, Hulk smash, right? To put it, So to say, okay, LeBron, you did it your way. Cool, you did it your way, but you can't be mad when your way appears to have been easier than the way of the other greats who are on your tier, because for most people, LeBron is on that tier. Again, that's fine if you put him there. But when you want to be on that tier and you don't generally appear to share those type of traits as those guys, that's where it gets funny. So it's not hating on you for not having done it your way. It's like you're telling us you're one thing, but we don't see it. Am I way off on that?
It's good. It's solid.
Transformer, am I way off on that?
I'm 50-50 on that.
Okay, let me hear it, man.
Because to me, there's multiple ways to skin a cat.
Sure.
He chose his way to skin that cat.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Transformer.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if some folks don't approve, oh well, some folks won't approve. People think about, let's just make this relatable for everybody. Someone doesn't like your lady in your family. You married her.
Yeah.
You're happy with a family. You guys have built something together.
Yeah.
What does it matter? They're gonna have to cope with that if they're not happy about it, right? Like why get hung up on this and continue to try to win people over in a battle you can't win?
I think many people would have less issue, myself included, if LeBron would and his team would just let his play do the talking. Just do that. All this other stuff.
But we also have to understand a point that this is Rich Paul's job, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're of the belief. So you think the insecurity is coming from who then?
I don't think it's much insecurity at all. I think it's a marketing strategy. I think it's a business making strategy. I think it is the genius of what built this brand even further and further and further. I believe a long time ago, LeBron figured out this algorithm to get people to continuously talk.
Yeah.
Transformer, when did the brand peak?
2016?
When did it hit like LeBron brand?
Yeah, when did it peak?
It's peaking now.
You think it's the highest it's right now?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
The man is 41 and still has control.
Yeah, but I don't think it's.
I don't think the peak has came down yet.
Okay, so we're in the peak.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm not saying. I didn't say it started now. No,
okay.
I'm just saying the peak has lasted for quite some time.
No, I'm with you, but yeah. I don't think that. I think we're on the downside of the peak.
I would say we're at the peak of the mountaintop.
Because the play just isn't there. Because everything's always going to tie back to winning chips. Because this is why he's in Philly.
Are we considering play or just him as a brand?
All of it. Because in order for your brand to reach peak, you have to be a winner. Go ahead, Bruce.
Real quick. Sorry to interrupt. 60 in the chat. Guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe to SMT Media Network if you're there. And if you're not, please like and subscribe to the Format Podcast. We need your help. We're trying to get to these 10,000 subs by the end of the year. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Carry on, gents.
10,000 subs.
10,000. A very small loan of 10,000.
I don't even think it matters that people need to love LeBron or like LeBron. I think it matters to him. It's fine, but it's fine to have the dichotomy because they're still tuning in.
Right.
They're still checking in. Like
I think he really wants to be loved, though.
I know that's a fact. It's 100%. I get it, bro.
He is loved.
He is by a lot of people,
yeah,
bro.
He is.
Yeah. Like, he wants to be loved by everybody. We know,
but you will never have that. Yeah,
everybody didn't love Jesus. Everybody didn't love Prophet Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna take it. Cartoons on you.
Sure.
Goku from Dragon Ball Z saved the Earth millions of times.
Right.
Superman saved the Earth millions of times.
Right,
do you know what happens when you put those two in a conversation?
Yeah.
You get a bad debate.
Yeah, you do.
You get a debate.
Yeah.
Despite the greatness that these two have done, they saved the freaking planet, the galaxy, the universe on multiple occasions. What can you do that's better than that, right?
Yeah.
But let a Superman fan walk into a Dragon Ball Z convention. Boy, it's World War VI.
Is it really like that, bro?
It's bad, bro.
Have you seen this?
I missed the last Comic-Con. I'm gonna go to the Comic-Con next year. Bro, them folks don't like each other.
Is it in Vegas?
This one was in San Diego.
Comic-Cons everywhere.
It was in San Diego. It was actually going on right now.
Oh, San Diego.
It's going on right now.
Yeah.
But folks are gonna hate to defend what they love the most.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to happen regardless. So LeBron
Jason Tatum?
He can't have that mindset that everybody needs to love me. His mindset is that everybody needs to talk about me.
I think two things can be true. He wants both. I think he wants both.
Yeah, but I don't see a world where that happens.
That's not a reality.
Yeah,
if he thinks that that's a reality, my man needs more therapy than I think. We all think, because that's never going to be a reality, no matter what you do.
Transformer,
These
you are
guys
old enough.
Save the universe.
Transformer, you're old enough to remember MJ, right?
Yes,
bro. The hate level was peak while he was winning championships.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Tom Brady,
there were people who
hated him.
Yeah,
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah,
folks hated him.
Mm-hmm.
It's never gonna be all love, bro. Especially when you're at the top. The folks hate the person on the top when they remain there the longest. The longer you're there, the more you get hated on. The more
Transformer,
people
you remember the commercial last year?
Dislike you.
You remember the commercial last year?
Which one? Which
the
one?
LeBron with the crown and that was last year, right? The Nike shoes commercial, remember?
Yeah, we did a show on that. Yeah.
With the
Bro,
crowd?
people were amped up about that.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
I must have missed this one.
The new LeBrons. We did a show on that. We talked about it.
Oh, the commercial. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Two commercials. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead.
That's my point. But go ahead.
Right. Before we get back, I just want to answer one of the chats. So let me correct Ed Dog here. Ed Dog says Charles Barkley is a hypocrite. Don't you know Charles Barkley requested a trade from Philly to Phoenix, and Phoenix had a winning record and all-star players, all NBA players? I think okay. So let's try this. Let's keep this simple, Ed Dog, because you keep making comparisons and analogies that just don't work. Okay. So when Charles Barkley went to Phoenix, did they have an MVP on that team? I'll answer you, no. Did they have a finals MVP on that team? I'll answer you again, no. So just because he went to a team that had been to the playoffs, that was not a loaded squad. They were like 5th or 6th in the West the prior year. So come on, man, stop. I know you don't like to do research, Ed Dog. Try it. You'll stop making yourself look dumb. Don't do this, bro. Don't do this. All right, next up. Let's get back to Rich Paul.
And they wait on you to fall. They wait on you to fail, and in those failing moments,
It's an extension of stay in your place.
Yeah. They want to shine the biggest lights on, and he's been a defiant one of all defiant ones.
So I will tell you one thing, Rich Paul, Clutch, LeBron, they are so absolutely masterful at this media game and switching things. So they're trying to frame it as the way he went about things was him being defiant. It's not that. LeBron simply has done a masterful job of finding what he deemed to be the easiest routes to get where he wanted to go. That's what it's not about being defiant. Like, are they serious right now? Being defiant? No, it's about greasing the skids to get where you want to be. Like that's what it is. Come on, man. Let's stop. Like this is crazy. This is crazy. Okay. Let's continue.
And
although has not done it in an arrogant way.
No.
Like, Muhammad Ali was arrogant about it.
Yeah.
He just said LeBron has not done it in an arrogant way. That one right there may be the greatest of all time. Okay. And then, everywhere he goes, he's doing the team thing. Yeah, right.
Have an arrogance. Yeah.
I was just about to say that. And that's cool. That's right. Thank you, Transformer. All the great ones have that. We just finished talking about Larry Bird and the stuff he would say and do. And we finished talking about Michael Jordan and the stuff he would. Yeah, all the great ones have that, right?
It's actually, it's a horrible analogy. Muhammad Ali played in a combat sport where you're the only competitor. It's not a team sport.
Right.
So,
and we also know Muhammad Ali is on wax saying that he was saying that stuff to sell fights, right? Muhammad Ali was actually, especially as a Muslim, he was a humble dude. He was selling fights and, and everybody who knew him outside of the ring. Correct. Yeah. Thank you. Yes. Everybody who knew him outside of the ring knows what a humble, giving, generous guy he is. So that doesn't work either. But again, that's a
horrible analogy. It's bad.
Especially coming from Max, because he's a
boxing guy. Right.
See, this is where.
But that's what he tries to dip into something that he knows and relate, but it didn't quite.
But it doesn't work. It doesn't land.
It didn't quite connect the dots all the way.
Man.
I'm gonna throw a boxing reference in there because that's what I'm good at.
Bro, Max is a very smart guy. I think he's got a master's degree from Columbia. Like Max is a very sharp dude. He knows what he's doing when he sits across from Rich Paul. He
used to sit there and cook Stephen A every day. Remember?
Cook him. Cook him.
Got that man booted.
Mm-hmm. He's like, you got to get rid of this guy.
Right. All right. So let's continue. Almost done here with Rich Paul and his nonsense.
But LeBron has been very kind of magnanimous about it and league friendly, and
he's given so much to the game.
Right.
So let me. Okay. So that's the end of the clip. I keep hearing people talk about how much LeBron has given to the game. Let's really examine this. One, LeBron has made the NBA probably trillions of dollars during his time. I'm cool with that. Can't deny the amount of revenue he has generated from the game of basketball, right? Okay, we're good with that. My question now is, other than that, what is this he has given so much to the game? Because if we look at it, right, it's been reported that the reason that the new CBA is how it is because of what? LeBron, right? LeBron and all the teaming up in the super teams, which then led to Kevin Durant, which was the straw that broke the camel's back, and the owners said never again, right? So he is the reason that now players have to get moved around. Maybe some of them can't get the money they want or the money they earn. See Jalen Duren, that's an example, right? He's the reason for that. He is the reason that owners are not trying to hear this player empowerment thing anymore, right? My question is, Transformer, I'll start with you. When we keep hearing LeBron has given so much to the game, what has he actually given the game other than the revenue he's generated for the league?
You just said it, but you just don't like it. The player empowerment. Players around the league love that.
Yeah, but
Owners?
it actually hurt the league, though. Right.
That's their problem. That ain't the players' problem. There's two different things. You're worried about the business. The players are worried about themselves. So when Rich Paul has all these agents, I think he has over 100 agents. 100 players in the NBA or something like that. It's something high. He has. I think I'm probably thinking about players in general across all sports. But anyway, he's talking about what they have done for the league, the players.
Mm-hmm.
Damn the owners. Damn them owners.
So when
them
he
players
says,
love what LeBron did for them.
okay. So when he says LeBron has done so much for the league, okay, we know he's generated a ton of money. I will never argue that. What has he done for the league? Okay,
The league
player
of
empowerment.
players.
Okay, but the league player empowerment, cool. But guess what? Now the owners,
Yeah, but that's
via
not the
new
league, though. That's
CBA,
players.
has taken that back. Right. What has he done to make the league better?
Y'all just said he don't know how to make complete sentences. I'm telling
We
you what
haven't
he's
seen an
talking
increase
about.
in popularity.
No, but the doing something for the league is different than doing something for the players.
Correct. The league.
What you mentioned, all the players and stuff, it's players, right?
Right.
Which is
What
cool,
makes the
bro.
league?
That's wonderful.
What makes the league?
Everybody involved.
But the league is the teams.
The players
Yeah.
make the league.
No, the players play
If
in the league.
players got up inside to walk away, what them owners
But the
gonna do?
collective bargaining agreement has two parties. It's teams, the owners, and then it's players. So there's a dichotomy there. They operate in two different spaces. Yeah, they have to work together, but they operate in two different best interests. That's why there's a CBA.
So Chief Sid Bubba says, I guess in answer to my question, being a superstar, he transcended the league into the ordinary household. I'm sorry, I thought Magic, Bird, and MJ did that.
What does he mean by that?
I'm assuming he says.
I'm asking him to answer. The answer.
Oh, okay. Pardon me. Okay.
I mean, for you to try to guess what he's saying.
Okay, I got you.
Answer.
Pardon me. Yeah, Chief Transformer would like to. Chief says he did that for his generation. But why would he need to do that for his generation if it was already done? The league was already household. Magic, Bird, then Michael Jordan. It was already transcended from just sport into the ordinary household. If it wasn't Magic and Bird, cool. I'll even give you that. We know it was, but let's skip them. We know Michael Jordan did it. And the answer is because we have seen the game has not, by verifiable metrics, become more popular in LeBron's time than it was in Michael Jordan's time, even though there's even more ways to consume it.
Is the NBA more competitive as an entertainment entity today or during LeBron's career or before LeBron?
Before.
Say that question again.
Is the NBA a more competitive entertainment entity like today or during LeBron's career or before LeBron?
Oh, okay. Yeah, before.
Right. So we keep getting back to it. I'm just trying to figure it out. Yes, he has given everything he's had to the league in his time. I'm not debating that. He has made the league tons of money in his time. Can't debate that. He has not. This business of he's done so much for the league, but nobody can say what that is. That's my problem. It's a narrative people are pushing.
So what did Jordan do?
For the league.
I'm asking. What did Jordan do?
Okay, Jordan, record-setting merch, record-setting TV. He was also another one that helped to push the salaries into a whole different place. Also, really exploded global popularity. That's what Jordan did.
What did Kobe do?
So he did a tremendous amount for the league.
What did Kobe do?
I would say he did similar things to Jordan. Not quite on that level, but similar things.
What did Timmy do?
I don't think Timmy did much for the league. He was just a great player.
I agree with that.
I don't think Timmy did much at all.
Yeah.
So what did Kobe do differently than LeBron for the league then?
I don't know that he did a whole lot different from LeBron.
So would you say Kobe paved the way for the league?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just fact checking.
I got you. I see what you. That's good. I like that. That was good. No, but I don't think so.
So Jordan is the last person to do anything for the league.
But here's the thing.
Anything for the league.
But here's the thing, bro. The foundation was already established before. Did LeBron have to kick down any doors? He wasn't asked to, and he didn't need to. The league was in a good place.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he had to break down international barriers. That was already kind of in place. The dream team and all that was kind of ushering in the international game, exposure to the game. So now if LeBron was around for the dream team, if he was a part of the team, he would have been a part of that 100%.
Yeah.
I just look at the evolution of the league. LeBron came at a certain time. He did his thing for that time. And there were things that he did. I think he skews more to favor the player than he actually does the league.
And that's fine.
Because I can distinguish like league interest and player interest. Like he was on the executive board and representation for the CBA multiple years in his career. Yeah, that's influence. Before that, those jobs were given to rookies and second-year players.
Yeah.
But LeBron wanted to control contracts and maximum earnings potential. So he was doing things that were meaningful. Nobody's to downplay that.
So I just think because my thing is, I think Rich Paul is talking about that. And when he references the league, he's referencing the play. He's an agent. So when people say league to him, he's thinking players. League. So when he says does so much for the league, that's what I believe that Rich is saying. And we all know
you're probably right.
Half-asses, how he comes to a conclusion.
You're probably right. You're probably right. But the league and the players are two different entities when we discuss what they fight for.
Right.
The owners would love nothing more than the players to lose power.
Yeah.
The players want nothing more than to gain power.
And that's what he did.
Well, for a time, but now the owners have taken it back. This second apron, you think that was by accident?
No, that was designed. Owners said enough is enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, 20 years later.
Trust me, my Cavs were paying the fees, bro.
No, right?
Years later.
Yeah. So, by the way, side note, and this is something I think is interesting, and I know this isn't the point we're talking about Rich Paul, but just we're kind of on the global thing of it all. Michael Jordan at his peak was more popular globally than LeBron James.
Okay.
No social media.
Okay.
Right. I'm just throwing that out there. I know some people don't want to hear that, but without all the tools that LeBron has at his disposal, Michael Jordan at his peak was still more popular.
To be fair,
that's crazy to me.
To be
with a billion less people in the world too. Yes.
To be quite fair, there's a very distinct reason why that's possible. Jordan was the only thing on TV.
Was he the only thing on TV?
Yes.
Okay.
Globally, what do you think they saw overseas? More than anything, they saw Jordan. That's how you become the most popular, because you're the only. Nowadays, everybody had. Damn, where is it? I don't even know. Oh, everybody got one of these, Bruce. Whether I'm in Asia,
so shouldn't
whether
that
I'm in Afghanistan, whether I'm in.
Shouldn't that then increase your popularity because your reach is increased?
No, because you're not the only one anymore.
Okay.
You have your Wembys. You have your Lucas. you have so many other great players, everybody can form and they can branch off into liking different players. I want to watch Anthony Edwards. I want to watch Luka Doncic. I want to watch Victor Wembanyama over LeBron James. Overseas, you only saw Mike. Them folks didn't know what Larry Bird looked like.
That was in the 70s.
I'm just saying, like there was a time you didn't know what Larry looked like, and that was
because they were still like the games are being aired on radio.
Listen. Let me finish, guys. Let me finish, because there were limitations, and that was in America. There were limitations on being able to see who Larry Bird was. Now you fast forward to Michael Jordan's era. The public in America, yes, we were able to see the other players, Hakeem Olajuwons, the David Robinson, those other guys. But overseas, those nationally televised games primarily showed Michael Jordan. Nike only showed Michael Jordan. The best shoe, Michael Jordan. Jersey, Michael Jordan. What is NBA's biggest push? Michael Jordan. That's all they know. So of course he's going to be the most popular because he's the only. LeBron is not the only.
So
that's a lot harder to become the most popular when you like everybody's coming along with you. If Michael Jordan was here now, he would be going through the exact same thing that LeBron's going through when it comes to popularity. Because now you have other countries who can literally battle hard and salute for their favorite guy because he's homegrown. Giannis, these international countries have their own star now.
No, I get all of what you're saying. I think, like I said, it's hard for me to see, and I'm not a mathematician or anything. So let's, there's a reason I'm talking that right. But it's hard for me to see with so many more people and so many more ways to be followed, to be connected with, to be popular, that you have somebody 30 plus years ago who was more popular at their peak than you. And here's the thing, LeBron, not just when it comes to basketball, he's not the most popular athlete in the world. Michael Jordan was. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. And when Michael Jordan was playing, right? The NBA wasn't global like that, but he was still the most popular athlete in the world. LeBron because he was that great.
Because he was what was being pushed.
Okay,
you got like you.
And LeBron is being.
I'm not taking anything away from Jordan.
Right.
I'm specifically talking about the push.
Okay.
The push. Jordan was the only person on the push.
All right. Well,
LeBron isn't the only person on the push.
He's getting a hell of a push.
Now that's true. Two things can be true. That is true. His push is bigger than anybody else's right now. That is true. But he isn't the only push. When you're the only, that's it. That's all you know.
Right.
But LeBron, unfortunately for him, but great for the masses in the world and the other athletes, he isn't the only. Everybody, bro, think about it. Folks in a second year or rookie deal getting sneaker deals, bro. You go on a freaking Champs of Foot Locker right now, and you can count how many athletes are on the wall. Players that don't even deserve a shoe got a shoe.
Yeah.
But back then, there was only one shoe you got to get. That was a Jordan.
Well,
by
the time Jordan was in
bear with me.
Okay.
Overseas. That's all you knew. That's all you know. Lithuania, they know about LaMelo Ball's tennis shoe. Why? He played there. They know about it. They got the phones. The technology and the way it works right now to divvy out all of this fandom, that's a key. That's a big cause on why LeBron he's never going to be able to amount to that. But what we can see now, y'all see how hard LeBron fans go for him? There's a lot more of them than you can think.
Oh, I know.
So the man is very, very popular. Extremely terrifyingly popular.
I hope you're not thinking that I'm trying to say he's not popular.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm
You don't
fully
become
aware
the
of
only
how popular
billionaire
he is.
actively in the league by
Right.
not being popular. No, that's
Right.
just
Correct.
it's not
Correct.
possible at all.
Correct.
Yeah,
All right, let's do this. Transformer, I think it's time, man.
Uh-oh.
Let's open up the phone lines.
Whoa. We ain't gonna talk about Rebuker?
I think it got. I probably should have put that in at pause at another point in the show. If you want us to do, here comes Chief. I think as soon as I said it, they started calling. Let's go ahead. We'll say Rebuker another time. Chief Sid Bubba, what's going on, my brother?
What's up, my brother?
Maintain.
Y'all better break out the big yellow notebook and a goddamn pen and pencil right now.
Uh-oh.
Because I'm finna go to school.
Okay. All right. Let's get the notes going.
Okay. So,
Yes.
with LeBron James, okay. You know where the hate comes from, Bruce?
Talk to me.
It's in 3 groups.
Okay.
The basketball debate, political activism, and its prominence. Kind of a combination of what all you said. So the hate, like for the Dreamer Pros, sports and fitness rants, are basketball rates. But then there's also a political side when it comes to LeBron James and where he stands when it comes to race and politics. Think about it. You got a NBA player who stood up against the president of the United States and what he stands for. So he's going to be very polarized.
Well,
So,
Chief, let me interrupt you real quick. You were here when I talked about LeBron and his
they were
quote-unquote
just alike.
social, well, that too, but his quote-unquote social justice warrior. You know I don't buy that.
Right. Well, you don't have to be a social justice warrior to say, hey, somebody calling Steph a bum.
Facts.
And then the president of the United States going to call you a racist. He called you a racist, and he's a friend of Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Well,
so when you have that type of influence and that type of polarization, just think about it. Some certain people are going to love him. Certain people are going to hate him.
Right.
There's usually no middle ground when it comes to LeBron. If it's from a basketball standpoint, from a political standpoint, or his prominence. So why do you think he's so polarized?
Well, I think
it ain't really. Go ahead.
No, I think a lot of times when you're that great, you're often going to be polarizing. But yeah, I think you also hit it on the head, because when we look at Ali, and I am not in any way comparing LeBron to Ali, not at all, but he was also polarizing for similar reasons. So yeah, right. I see it.
Right. So yeah. So certain things he's a kid from Akron. A lot of people can relate being a kid from the inner city. So a whole lot of people could relate the struggle that he went through growing up. So, that's kind of it's the ultimate American dream story. A kid that had to move all around, and now he comes up to be a billionaire. Man, that's the American dream. So that a lot of people can relate to that. A lot of people could see that. So with that being said, if you really look at the beef with him and Trump, come on now, you're gonna side up on who you're gonna pick. So we're gonna say a lot of President Trump's political policies aren't black friendly. So with a lot of times they say, well, you trying to go, well, yeah, LeBron James is the unapologetic black man. But when it comes to the hate, but there's also that thing called a basketball debate. And when you keep it in there, and Sneed said something earlier about prominence, the greater you are, the bigger the star you are, the more they're going to want to hate you. Then for my boy Rich Paul, now the LeBron legacy is about over with. And Sneed pointed that out. The legacy of LeBron James is about to come to an end. But if it's getting ready to come to the end, then Rich Paul gonna have to make a pivot to kind of mitigate that coming to the end with LeBron. But Clutch got its tentacles in a whole lot of other stuff. So they got football, basketball, WNBA, soccer, brand partnerships, and entertainment.
Right.
So if he could. So that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to go ahead and reposition his branding already to peel off when LeBron get ready to leave. So I just picked up.
But Chief, this whole thing that we've been analyzing, this soliloquy from Rich Paul, it has a victimization tone.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessary, but they're in a business of telling stories. They're now telling stories here.
Yes, sir. But here's the deal. So where do you see the future of Clutch going, guys?
So I think
they could be fine, bro. I mean, they have a lot of clients, and if they land a couple of big stars, I mean, it continues, right? Like
I don't know.
They're here to stay. It's not a business that's going under.
No, I don't think it's going under, but I think such a big part of Clutch's power was knowing that LeBron James, right?
But Bruce, I started this by saying that things are different.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean they're ending.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
So I think that's the thing. LeBron only got 2 years left at $4 million. So he's essentially, we know he's out the back. We've been knowing he's been on his way out the back door. You can't play for 25 years and thinking, you further ahead. We see the finality coming to an end. But you don't think they see that too? So they're getting ready to transition into something else. That's why Rich is kind of doing all this stuff. You notice one thing, those guys are slick and slippery. So they're very slick and slippery. So they're planning their moves ahead right now and planting the seeds. That's what they're doing. Man, LeBron out the door.
Okay.
There's you can't even cap for LeBron no more if you wanted to, because he's they're either gonna feel the same way about him before or less. But I believe Clutch is making other moves. So do you think, Bruce and Sneed and Shipmate, do you think once LeBron retires, do you think he's gonna be working in some capacity for Clutch? I don't see it.
No.
LeBron?
Yeah, LeBron.
No.
He's basically a Clutch investor. He's not.
Because he wouldn't need to.
He's a what would they call that? A majority stakeholder. He doesn't have to work or do anything for them at any capacity.
No, I think he's focused on trying to get a team. I think that's where his focus is going to be, trying to get a team.
Right.
Which I can't wait for. I want him to get a team. I want him to get a team so badly. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then once they win, then I'm like, damn.
This is where I give this channel its props. The objectivity.
Speaking of channels,
We try.
Y'all objective.
We try.
Now, even Bruce, Bruce, I moved you to the 39.
Oh, no.
What everybody say,
Thank you, Chief. Anchors away, Chief.
No way, bro. It needs a review. This requires a review.
Challenge flag is out. Players on the further review, bro.
That's what we're doing?
Players on the further review.
Hey,
You didn't have control.
Chief outranks you, Transformer. Sorry.
You didn't have control.
All right, guys, I'm gonna let somebody else get on.
Hey, thank you for the call, Chief. I appreciate you, man.
All right.
Before we take the next
Logan,
caller, man,
call.
play Rick Bucher's thing real quick.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Yeah. It was being asked in the chat.
Okay. All right, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
And you can just play
Bruce,
it. You don't have to stop it.
Bruce, I'm gonna get back to you. Just give us a second.
We'll allow you to be the first caller back, Bruce. We'll allow you to be the first caller. Just gonna play this.
All right, let's go ahead with Rick Bucher. All right.
And maybe I don't need to say this, but I will, since I get the sense that there are people sampling my work and perspective for the first time, even though I've been at this for 30 years now. Do the math. That means that I was at this well before LeBron showed up. There are people in the media who have built careers off of their views on LeBron, both favorable and unfavorable, but I am not one of them. I started covering the league 9 years before he arrived. I was hired by ESPN right around The Last Dance, 4 years before LeBron arrived. I left ESPN to do a national radio show so I could reduce my travel and be the kind of dad my dad had been for me. I also left because I believe NBA coverage didn't begin and end with LeBron. And over the course of my 14 years there, that was increasingly the way ESPN viewed the league. When I learned ESPN brass was negotiating with LeBron's camp to announce his decision in 2010 at the ESPYs, while I and others were going on air to talk about when he might make his announcement without making us aware of those negotiations, I knew the network's relationship with LeBron had taken precedent over supporting the people covering him. When my contract was up 2 years later, I turned down the offer of an extension. After the radio show had served its purpose, I returned to focusing on the NBA for Bleacher Report and TNT, and continued with Fox Sports, in part because they were both West Coast based and required less travel than going back to Bristol. LeBron has been a great subject and a boon for all sports media, again, because he's so polarizing. But the league and sports media will be just fine whenever he decides to call it a day. If anyone was uncertain about that, it was proven by the ratings for this NBA Finals, which were the largest since Michael Jordan last played. Ruminate on that for just a minute. For all the attention LeBron has generated, for all the finals he played in, 10, he never came close to eclipsing the attention Michael Jordan drew in his last finals, or any finals. 5 most watched NBA Finals ever all involved Jordan and the Chicago Bulls.
There you have it. There you have it. Now, I do have a question. Because what we're talking about, Rich Paul and the whole content creation and, folks making a name off of LeBron James's prowess, right? At any point in time, did Rich Paul ever mention Rick Bucher?
No.
So you felt guilty by association, Rick?
I think he did.
You felt guilty by association?
I think so.
Okay. Because I don't know if he knew, but top 5, if you go and look up Rick Bucher's top 5 most viewed or most talked about segments, they're about LeBron James. It's not, a shocker. Why do you keep talking about LeBron then? If you just got on ESPN about the push, you're continuously pushing by talking about him. Though it's the opposite direction. In order to stop something, you ignore it. That's the proper way, right? If somebody keeps talking to me, eventually they run out of things to say if I don't respond. But if I respond, that gives something for them to respond to. So if we're actually being smart about it, you're a part of the push. You're a part of the more content coming behind it and building more and talking more about LeBron James. That's not a flag on the play. That's reality. Because that's just the way conversation and a push works. Right?
Okay, Steve.
Let me pause you there because we brought up Dreamers Pro, and I'm not going to let Dreamers Pro stand away from this because did Rich Paul name Dreamers Pro?
No, he didn't name anyone specifically.
He didn't name anybody.
He talked about the independent space.
Well, so that's
time out. Let me get a second.
Yeah, do it.
I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see something. I want you to see something. So his name was not mentioned, right?
Yeah, but that's a business thing.
His name was not mentioned.
I know where this is going. Go ahead.
Because I want to see something.
I know where this is.
And I want to understand.
That's a business technique.
I want to understand.
You never name your competitor.
I want to understand this.
I knew that's what he was going to do. I knew.
So what is that? That says Rich Paul viciously attacks Dreamers Pro for telling the truth about LeBron James. Where was that? Am I blind? Am I Stevie Wonder?
So okay. So
no, ain't no so. Let me finish.
Oh, I thought you were asking.
Because I want to wrap my head around. This is the stuff that they're talking about. Here's that 50-50. We heard that 50. Here's the other 50. Some content creators create the BS taglines, headlines to get the views, content, clicks, and you're doing it.
Yeah, right.
That's what he's talking about. So don't cry wolf. And in the same freaking segment that you're talking about crying wolf, that's your headline.
So now they're victims, right, Transformer?
Now they're victims. Again, Sneed. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So again, guys, call a spade a spade. Y'all are doing the same thing to each other. And you're trying to make sense of it all with half of the reality.
Bruce, this is why when you hear me discuss,
Man.
I'm not going to name any names, right? But when we talk about other channels that do the opposite side of the LeBron narrative, right?
Right.
This is why I tell you, I can only stomach so much.
Yeah.
I can only,
they tend to overstep
I know
it.
what
It's
you
like,
guys are saying.
because like, you know, if it's real, which obviously it is, but it drives the content in victimization directions, I tune out. This is why I don't like Rich Paul, what he has to say. This is why I don't like some of those channels and the content they make. It's tired.
All right. So let me try this, right? I'm a Muslim. Everybody knows that. So let's just say I had a grocery store. It's not the best example, but let's say I had a grocery store, right? And I'm trying to sell a bunch of stuff, right? And I have bacon in my grocery store because bacon, we know bacon sells, right? Tons and tons of bacon. Everybody wants bacon.
like
Nobody's
pork bacon or
coming
turkey
around.
bacon? Which one?
Pork bacon. Nobody's coming around because I don't have the bacon in the store, right? If I want to stay open, like bacon is important, right? It's an important thing when you sell. Now, of course, I could have a halal grocery store, but let's say I don't live in an area with a large Islamic population, right? But I own this grocery store. Got to have the bacon, right? Okay, bacon, ribs, whatever. So this is similar to the LeBron piece. Believe it or not, y'all, I don't like talking about LeBron. I know you don't believe that, but I really don't. I have whined and complained to Transformer and Sneed about this offline. I don't like talking about this.
But
dude.
Bruce,
Guess what?
some of our best
All want to
content,
hear-
some of our best content, deepest content, best developed content
Thank
came
you.
from discourse
Yes.
on the levels and the layers
Yes.
of all the things that tie into narratives and
Right.
media and basketball that
Yes.
involve him as a player
Right.
and as a businessman.
So the point is, I totally hear what you're saying, Transformer. These people complain about it, but they still talk about him. You can't cover the NBA and not talk about it. You have to. You know that. We've talked about it. You have to. How many times, Transformer, have we been behind the scenes, you, me, and Sneed, trying to come up with topics? What are we going to talk about? Damn, we got to talk about LeBron again.
Transformer by
He's giving
percentage.
us content, right?
But that's a choice.
Transformer by
Who's-
percentage.
Oh, go ahead, Steve, I'm sorry.
if you didn't make LeBron content,
Mhm.
like never, just no LeBron is allowed on your channel.
Mhm.
How complete would your NBA channel be?
If I didn't say like at all,
Ever,
that's
no
not what I'm
videos,
saying. Like, yeah,
no
I can't-
videos.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't talk about him at all.
Well,
But-
I'm trying to. What I'm trying to get you to do is tell us, in your opinion,
Yeah.
your estimation, how much is LeBron to the NBA if it's a percentage? And I don't cover
Oh,
anything
man.
LeBron.
How big is LeBron James as a percentage in NBA?
Like to someone who's going to make content on a YouTube channel or a
Oh,
digital
he's a
platform.
huge.
So that's what Bruce
Facts
is
now.
saying is I can't be a complete sports entity or basketball content creator without that being part of it. It
Right.
has to be within the portfolio. And if you weigh it accordingly, it has to be a large majority.
Transformer.
But I get that, but let me respond to Sneed.
Sure.
Does that give you the right set of mind to now every other video? Because you're supposed to be a sports channel, a
Right.
sports podcast,
Right.
covering a multitude of sports from basketball, football. But if every other freaking post or every post back to back to back is
Well, then
about
it's not a
Stern,
sports
LeBron,
channel, right?
that's
It's something else.
the premise of what I'm trying to get at, because there are quite a few of those.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by, and then you have these are the headlines. Viciously attacked? Where? Who?
That was
How?
that was clearly.
Okay.
That was
Transformer.
clearly. I'm with you.
Okay,
I'm
but
with you.
Transformer, here's something. You may or may not know this. I'm not sure like how deep you go into like SEO and all this other stuff with YouTube.
No. I
There
get where
are
you're going. Go ahead.
Okay, so there's
Yeah.
agencies and there are
Yeah.
teams
Yeah.
that do independent work, agency work for channels.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They make their titles,
That's true.
And the way they construct the titles is by search and discovery.
Yeah.
So it's all analytics, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Whether they use caps, whether they use exclamations or question marks, whether they use parentheses, whether they use certain language and verbiage, right?
Yeah.
There's like, I know exactly how some of these channels function. Some of them literally record in front of a camera and then move a file to the cloud and don't have anything to do with the content anymore. So the title, the description, the tags, the thumbnail, the language, the mid-roll, A-roll, B-roll, the creator already did their part. They just recorded and uploaded a .mov file on their iPhone or their iPad. It uploaded to the cloud, and that's it. They'll never see it again until it's finally done something on YouTube. Exactly.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, Transformer, there is a lot of this in that machine, and they're a lot like Rich Paul in the sense that they are trying to the Spider-Man thing. Get that thing going, bro.
Damn it.
I don't mean to intercept.
Does that sound like Rich Paul?
Right.
No, we listen, Transformer.
But he can't be mad.
No,
he can't be mad.
Is that right? All I'm saying is,
gotta do it, man.
You're right, but we can't not talk about this guy. That's all I'm saying.
No, but I'm not saying don't talk about him.
On the quick hits.
My bad. I keep hitting the wrong one. He just took it off. Oh, stop!
Damn.
I got it.
You do it.
Okay.
Why does the agency tell that person on YouTube, you need to focus on this content?
Right.
Just running the numbers.
Yeah. Transformer. What was it? Last week, we were on the show. I don't know if Sneed was here. We were on the show and we were talking, and you said it, not even me. When you said, all you people say that all we talk about is he who shall not be named, where are you now? Yeah. You said it. This time it wasn't even me. Yeah. So there's your answer. Because I know that we do great football content.
Amazing.
We do great boxing content.
I love our football content.
We did great World Cup content. When we talk sports, we get on here and we talk sports. But this is what the people respond to. You have to do it. So for Rick Bucher, for Rich Paul, Shannon Sharp, Nick Wright, Angry Old Hoops, all the people, right? You got to do it.
You know what? I've just come to the conclusion.
Channels that are specifically dedicated to every single video, like, okay, y'all could chill a little bit.
You can relax.
Right. I get it. So
you're not viciously attacked, guys. You're viciously attacking the system.
Two things to be true.
But you know what what you're describing? LeBron is a drug. LeBron James is a drug. He's the strongest nicotine known to man. Because, like, you're right. I did say that. And all 60 of y'all watching, what the hell were y'all when we were talking football last week? But since we got your nicotine is here,
you got to come get high.
You got to come get your fit. Sneed, please intercept. I'm done.
I don't mean to intercept.
Intercept.
Oh,
I'm tired of making sense, man. God.
No doubt. Let's open these phone lines back up.
Bruce call in first.
I saw my guy Logan from Michigan. He called from the D. So pause. So go ahead and
bro, they call it that. Hold up, bro. Come on. Hold up. They call it that, bro.
Respond to that though. I know, Steve, but I knew how Transformer was going to
You know how Transformer. Yep. Go ahead. Just throw it into the camera. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Caller from Texas. Who's this? Caller from Texas. Yo, what's up, man? I thought I saved the number. All right, I'll make sure I do that. What's up, yo? Hello, Young?
Bruce.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
What's up?
Hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Go
man.
ahead.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Maintain
hey, what's up? Hey, what's your problem today, man? Hey, what's up? What's up, Transformer? What's up, Sneed?
What's crack-a-lacking, yo?
What's your problem today, Bruce, bro?
That's what it boils down to right there, bro.
What's your problem, Bruce?
Well, I guess you missed a lot of it, but just to keep it brief, I didn't agree with a lot of what Rich Paul said to Max Kellerman on his show this week. By the way, great call on LeBron to Philly. You had that from jump. So great call on that.
Hey, Bucko, we trying to get a ring, bro. We trying to get a ring. We trying to win. If he would have went back to Cleveland, I wouldn't have respected. I would have stopped that.
We trying to get a ring.
Right then.
You breaking up, YD?
Yeah, does he have those on speakerphone or something?
Come on today, though.
Okay, there he goes.
Y'all can hear me?
Young Disciple, are you on speakerphone?
Yeah, you going in and out. You sound kind of muffled too.
I'm about to call from my other phone, bro.
All right, go ahead, do it. Call us right back.
All right.
Yeah. I want to hear what YD has to say.
Yeah, Ricky's got a good point. He says after a 13-point game, the next morning it's Bron washed, but then he drops 26, and it's the Jordan debate again. I agree. It's a cycle. They just go through these topics, and it's like, we haven't used this one in 6 weeks. We haven't used this one in 2 months. Yeah. What up?
Nino, we good, man. What's up, brother?
Hey, y'all know I disagree with a lot of what Bruce saying.
That's okay. That's okay.
But the main point, see, I think we missing the key to the differences in what Rich Paul and them talking about, right? I don't know if it was like that. Which I gotta say, I know it was like that for Kobe, so I understand what he's talking about. Where I don't know, maybe y'all can school me on the MJ back in that era when he was coming up. But the media now, for sure, is more personal. It's more personal life than just talking about basketball. Mm-hmm. We talking about stuff we think he doing, stuff, did he do this or not, decisions. We not just talking about on the court.
Hold on, Nino. Who controls what gets posted?
The media.
No.
Go ahead,
when personal things get posted from a player, they are volunteering that.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about speculation. Well, I'm talking about speculations of personal life. Now, if you post something, but even if you post something though, has it always been like that? Because when I remember coming up, Kobe was the first person they did it to where, well, we believe you did this.
I mean, he did have a case.
We're not rocking with you at all.
But he had a case. That's major.
And he was in court. He was in a public court case.
It was major.
OJ?
It was major.
You forgetting about OJ, Nino?
That was public.
Very public. Retired already.
That's before my time. What I'm saying is, with that was we don't care what you do on the court, but we don't put that into how we look at you and what's going on. Now, probably was automatically guilty. I don't know. I like to stay away from it. I don't know if he was guilty or not. The Kobe because I can't see Kobe doing it, but that don't mean he didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But if you on the side of he did it, they ran with that, and that's what it became. That's why I don't think he was marketed in the U.S. as he could have been. So with LeBron, we say, it's okay to say maybe he's using this and that. That go against what journalists, everything they stand for, to say, oh, we just know. We just assume he's doing this. We just know he's doing it.
Okay, Nino, hold on, man. I'm going to speak for this channel. You know.
Well, you can't speak for this channel. You can't speak for this channel. This is why I be telling you. This is why I'm not. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to call them guys out what Transformer did. I wasn't going to do what Transformer did. That's why I say it's different, because I done seen Sneed give props. I done heard you give them props.
Okay.
And like y'all say, I understand what y'all saying. You say, hey, you'll be a fool not to talk about Bron. You talking sports and basketball. Y'all don't make it seem like, oh, Bron's the problem. We got to talk about this guy. He's saying this. This was Dreamers Pro. Who else? A few more of them, but Dreamers Pro and guys like that, they talk about Bron all day. They make it seem like, Bron making them do this. No, come on now.
Well, real quick, Nino. Let me know if you agree or disagree with this statement. We know we're doing things right here because YD is here. We know we're doing things right here because Sean is here. We know we're doing things right because you are here. Everybody is here, and every group is represented to tune in to this commentary for this content because the way that we have done things. Right?
That's a fact. I agree 1,000%. I agree with that 1,000%. But it's not one. So it's not just super one-sided. Like I said, I seen both of y'all give props. I seen all three of y'all give props, and I seen Transformer give props. And he's supposed to be the LeBron guy and say, "Hey, I don't want him back in LA with us."
Now, how many live concurrent viewers do we have, Nino? Watch this.
24.
Why?
47.
47 right now.
But why? Why
Right now?
only 47?
Well, it's too. It's not. What? That's what Sneed. You going into work with me, Steve. Stay with me for a minute. However long we got. I'm with you. Y'all, I'm with you, Sneed. I believe it because I always told Bruce this. Y'all not real clickbaiters. Bruce got a lot of morals that he said. I'm like, Bruce, if you say this now, if you go, matter of fact, if you go all the way Bron left, you will have more viewers. They think you in the middle. They think Sneed in the middle. They think Transformer.
But I don't think we have Nino then.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I don't think so.
There's a reason that you guys, are here for us, and we truly appreciate it because of what we try to bring and how we try to deliver it.
Exactly. Now, Sneed, I'm gonna ask you something, Sneed. And Bruce, y'all get in there. Can you honestly say, I know Bruce like a lot of them guys, because he gets some stuff, but I don't know if he agree with everything.
Right.
Now, can you honestly say that for every channel they talk for LeBron? I'm gonna give y'all a bone. For LeBron or against him. Can y'all say, hey, they are way objective?
Nah.
Can you say that for all the channels?
Nah.
No,
and
not at
to your
all.
point, I don't want to call some names, but there are some I listen to, and I'm like, come on. Like, even me, like, come on, y'all not.
Said, even me.
No, because I know I have a rep as a LeBron hater, so I'm saying it to say some of this stuff I listen to, I'm like,
But Bruce, you're on the 27 and a half, and they're on the 2 inches to go.
Right.
So
2 inches for safety.
Right.
I'm glad Transformer was able to break it down. So just like Rich Paul did for his guy, and for their views, it's a lot of people doing the same things on the other side. You just seeing it from, listen, I try to call it fair, but he's not talking about you. It's a lot of them going both ways. Cause I'm a Bron guy, but I say, man, Rich Paul saying some of that. Even some stuff Bron said, I don't know about that, Bron. It's some stuff my mama say. I say, hey, mama, I don't. But some people are on either side. And that's what I think Rich Paul getting. But you got to call him out too. So that's what I think it is. A lot of it is not sports related. A lot of it is personal and clicks and views. That's what a lot of it is.
I agree.
From my point of view.
Nino, before I let you go, let me ask you something. This and for whoever wants to answer in the chat, as well as these guys on the panel here. So when Rick Bucher was talking, he talked about ESPN was negotiating with LeBron to air LeBron's team to air his decision at the ESPYs, right? Now, LeBron has been, for people who pushed back, like myself, on the decision for all these years, the first decision, people's their defense has always been, well, he made this money for the Boys and Girls Club. Now, y'all remember how I say that everything LeBron does is carefully calculated and curated to make him look a certain way. Now, that whole Boys and Girls Club money thing that he made for them, that wouldn't even have happened if ESPN had been able to get the deal done with LeBron's team. So once more, we see it's not really about LeBron being some great social justice guy or doing it for the kids. It's because what he wanted didn't work out. So they made it look good. And it took years, but this stuff keeps getting exposed.
It actually didn't take years. It didn't take years because David Stern publicly said he did not advise LeBron to do this. He advised him against it. And he told him to reconsider.
Right. But I'm talking about Rick Bucher's comments on ESPN negotiating with LeBron's team to try and air the air his decision.
Yeah, but that's all part of it, right? There was clearly, a line being drawn, and LeBron did it, whatever,
Mm-hmm. Nino, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, that's vague though. We don't know if he was negotiating. We don't know if that would have been in the ESPN deal. Like, okay, what can we do?
Exactly.
I don't know if I don't know if you wrong, but what if that was in the deal? Like, hey, what can we do for the kids to get back? Because he, honestly, even he said that was one of the hardest decisions. I can see the sweat coming off of him when he was sitting down.
Who, LeBron?
So yeah, you can look.
Okay, let me explain something to you real quick, Nino. As someone who has been on TV news before and has kind of done this, those lights are hot, bro. That's why he was sweating. There's a ton of freaking lights on that man. Those lights are hot. So I know what you're saying, but I don't believe it. You know why I don't believe it?
This man talking about incandescent light bulbs right now, bro.
Man, listen, Steve, you ever been in a TV studio?
Yes, I have.
Yo, those lights, those are super hot. But here's the deal, Nino, why I say I don't believe it, because it's out there and on wax that these guys, him and D Wade and whatnot, had already been trying to set up to get their big three or whatever, their team together from the Beijing Olympics. And remember, Melo is also on wax saying from years earlier, LeBron was trying to get them guys to play together. That's why I don't believe, this is just so hard.
Well, Melo was supposed to be the third guy. It wasn't supposed to be Bosh.
Right. I just figured it out when I woke up this morning.
He never left Ohio. So two things can be true.
Man,
that was his first time getting out of Ohio.
Yeah, no, I'm not believing that. But go ahead.
Say this. I forgot one more thing.
Sure.
How can y'all say this is not the... I forgot one thing Steve said I disagree with.
Okay.
How is this not the most competitive? Y'all said before LeBron and after LeBron. Now we got revisionist history.
Okay.
How is this not the most competitive the league being right now when you got a different champion?
No. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
NBA been more competitive.
No. My question or my statement was in terms of entertainment value, the NBA competing against other entertainment sources. Are they more or less competitive today or before?
I don't know. They ain't never go. They ain't gonna never be over football. I don't know, but I thought you were saying something. That's my bad.
But you know what though? There was a time they were over football when Magic and Bird had the NBA rockets rolling.
This is my point.
And when Michael Jordan was dominating the NBA, they were more popular than the NFL.
There's programming on NBC, there's programming on TNT, there's programming on Netflix, there's programming everywhere, right?
Right.
Every set of eyeballs consuming content on a station, channel, platform is revenue, advertising revenue. So they're competing fiercely. How is the NBA doing right now is my question. Even if we just do 2015, 2010, we'll just say the LeBron era. How are they doing?
Doesn't stand up.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all probably right on that, but I'm saying our football, we do. I'm from the South. I told y'all.
I know.
Y'all up northeast, all that east and up north. I told y'all about that.
Well, Nino, and then I'm gonna let you go. You know, there's World Cup games in the United States now. I'm not talking about global TV, in the United States that outdid the NBA Finals. I'm gonna just leave you with that. That ought to tell you something.
I don't know. I try to get into it.
I got you. I'm just making the point that when we have
it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that back then. The World Cup guys. Well, them guys. I heard y'all talking about that Messi and Ronaldo guy. Make me want to watch it. Them guys gonna be big, man. That's it. Everybody watching.
Transformer, try to tell him, bro. Try.
World Cup was amazing. Amazing.
It's all about the media. I've been telling you about NBA has the strangest media. Even if it ain't something that you used to, told you the NFL would never.
Right.
The NBA, trust them, they would never allow that.
No doubt.
Even when they were doing the hit sticking and they started letting the NFL got a little soft, they didn't let anybody was talking like that. They was off the NFL. So when y'all talking about how the World Cup, man, it made me want to watch it. You and Sneed. I went to watch me a soccer game, man. I didn't know what was going on, man.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing, man.
That's funny. It was relatively easy to follow. More so than American football.
But it's just new to some people, you know what I mean?
No, Bruce.
I appreciate the call, Nino. Thank you, brother.
Bruce. Don't say that no more.
I remember.
Hey man,
what
if you
was
guys
it?
are in the chat, man, hit the like button. We got 59
Yeah.
watching right now. Bruce, you're next. Call in, bro.
Actually,
We'll
Young
wait on you.
Disciple's next. Young Disciple, what's good, man?
He said he wanted to be
What's up,
last,
bro?
but okay.
And he just called. I didn't want to.
Oh,
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me better now?
Yes, sir.
I have to use my other phone.
All good, bro.
But, hey, but, bro, what's your what's your problem with? Cause I see you always, bro, you always group up like you hear Rich say something and then you always like put it like you know Rich has his own mind though, don't you, Bruce? Even though that he works for LeBron, I mean, you want to say per se, you know everything he say, bro, don't come from LeBron, right?
So let's look at it this way, YD. I know you want to defend LeBron, and that's cool. That's cool.
I'm not defending LeBron, bro.
Hold on.
It ain't nothing for me to defend LeBron over.
Okay, hold on. Here we go. Here's the deal, right? Let's say you, me, Sneed, Transformer, we're a family, right? And I play in the NFL. I'm a quarterback. And Transformer gets quoted, or he's on a podcast talking about the scheme that we run in Green Bay and that it's not good for his brother Bruce as the quarterback. Whether Bruce said it or not, where do you think that's going to be perceived as coming from?
I mean, yeah, I get that, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I understand that.
It's kind of how this works.
But Rich is an agent though. Rich has more. It's so anybody that Rich talks about as far as that's under Clutch Sports, you gonna feel like it came from them?
No, but LeBron.
Or is it just
yes.
LeBron?
LeBron. Yeah.
Like
if it's KCP, why do we care? Why do we care? Because Rich Paul is not out here talking all this for KCP or for AD or for Nick Nurse.
Because they're not on the LeBron level, big bro.
Exactly.
So just because they're on the. So just because no, you take it as I'm making it a point. What I'm saying is that whether it's KCP or LeBron James, Rich can have whatever opinion he want to have on that player, and it not come from that player.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
So do you? Okay, let's.
We have to respect Rich. We have to respect Rich's intellect. I
don't. He's a liar. He's a liar who consistently says dumb things. But you can respect his intellect.
But he's an agent. He's an agent, bro. Agents lie.
No, okay. Agents
do lie.
No. You're telling the truth, but most agents don't publicly lie where it's real easy to be debunked. How many times have I debunked this dude with his BS? Come on, man.
Most agents don't. No, most agents don't represent a player like LeBron where you give a damn, where you give enough of a damn nigga to even look into it to debunk it. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
Your eyes, your ears are wide open to anything that Rich Paul says about LeBron. And one thing, Bruce, I want to tell you, bro, stop with that hating on the black man stuff, bro.
No, I will not. When they stop saying it, I'll stop reacting to it. Nope. It's way too much. No, YD, I will not. And I'm not even talking about you. I'm not even talking about you. I'm talking about
Bruce, listen to what I'm saying. Okay, listen to what I'm saying, Bruce. I'm saying you're gonna be able to say that about anything that Rich Paul says about anything that has to do with the NBA, bro. You can say that same thing, bro. The NBA is 85% black, bro. Like stop that.
I'm not.
Because you use it, Bruce. You're using what people have said to you, Bruce. And it's in a cheap way, Bruce. That's all I'm saying.
Cheap what?
You have never heard me tell you to stop hating on the black man.
No, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm not saying you. You've been very respectful to me, even though we disagree. You've always been respectful to me. So we good there. No, not you, but a lot of people. And real talk, when Rich Paul pulls out that, he doesn't necessarily say hating on a black man, but when he references people have a problem with LeBron doing what he does as a black man. That's a nice way.
Are you saying that's a political statement?
But Bruce, I don't think he's talking to you. If you want me to be like, I'm saying, I don't think he's talking to anybody of our hue.
Okay.
Color, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like think about it, Bruce. Player empowerment. Who are the players, Bruce? I just said who 85% of the league is. Who are the players, Bruce?
Mm-hmm.
Who are the owners?
Who are the people who has the biggest problem with what LeBron James did? I'm sorry, Bruce. He's not talking for black brothers, Bruce. If you want me to be, if I say that without being disrespectful.
No, you're not being disrespectful.
Yeah, but I don't think people's position on LeBron's processes, like from the fan standpoint, I don't think
he's talking about fans.
Oh, okay.
That's one thing. That's another thing that I think that you're misled about, Bruce.
Okay.
Bruce, if LeBron James, if his goal is to make everybody like him, he's a damn fool.
Yes, I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. So that lets you know, LeBron. I mean, Bruce, like some of the moves that LeBron made, bro, or me and you can say with a straight face, bro, he know it. You think that he thought everybody was gonna like the Miami move? You think he thought everybody was gonna like him going back to Cleveland or LA or to Philly?
So I would hope not, but he always looks. It's my opinion that he appears shocked when people don't embrace him and dislike what he does. I could be wrong, but that's how it appears to me. I got
Bruce. The way I look at LeBron is the same way I look at Floyd, bro. But I'll do
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, LeBron is not a degenerate. Floyd is. Don't do that.
No. I'm saying that everybody, like everybody gonna watch him. Whether they watching them to win or they watching them to lose. They gonna watch him. I guarantee you, LeBron James, as smart as we're saying LeBron James has been, as calculated as we're saying LeBron James has been, you don't think he know that, Bruce?
I would assume so. And forgive me for not following what you were saying. I just didn't want to disrespect LeBron by putting him in the same place. With Floyd.
No. Yeah. I agree with what you're saying with the yes. I agree wholeheartedly. He the difference between LeBron and Floyd is LeBron knows how to carry it. Floyd doesn't.
Yes, absolutely.
So that's what I was saying.
Hey, YD, did you hear the statements from Rich Paul that he played?
I heard some of it. I didn't hear all of it.
Okay, if you go back and listen to it, and then we can discuss this at another time.
Like what did he say that
well, no, I want you to listen to the whole thing because what I want to ask you is this: do you get a sense of victimization in the way he was saying the things he was saying? Because if you, I sensed it because he's basically saying that LeBron is being critiqued unjustly.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all don't agree with that?
No,
because I do agree.
I think every situation is different, and I think sometimes he deserves critique, and other times some of the critique is misguided.
Yes.
For example, him going to Philadelphia to win, I don't really critique it. I don't even think they're guaranteed to win the finals. So to me, I don't critique it. Where he ended up, I wasn't going to critique it. Some people
You're just happy you didn't end up in Cleveland.
1,000% true.
I couldn't help it.
That's crazy.
But go ahead, Whitey.
But no. I get the victimization part. I mean, I guess I'm gonna go back and listen to the show from the start.
Mm-hmm.
I caught it after I was already an hour in.
Okay.
So I mean, y'all know I always go back and listen to the show.
Yeah.
So I go back and listen, and I'll be able to like speak more into that.
No doubt.
But Rich Paul does have a tendency of making things sound worse than what they are.
I agree with that, bro. I agree with that. Yeah, I do.
Yes, I do agree with that. Sometimes I wish Rich Paul would just shut up. Talk about LeBron, whether or talk about other clients. But the same way that y'all have to like cover LeBron, I like the way I look at it is as when when y'all do like a show rundown, right? Like I picture like the situation that Rich Paul is put in. I know everybody who tunes into that show wants to hear about who? LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to hear about LeBron.
Mm-hmm. When would Rich Paul offer anything else? Like what would be the opportunity?
Yeah. Say it one more time.
Like what else would he offer the world that in any opportunity? It would always be a LeBron thing.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. What I would say is what would the world want to hear right now other than LeBron?
Oh, 100%. That's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's gonna be a time. LeBron got 2 years, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So So it's gonna be a time where the LeBron wave is gone.
It's going to be over as a player, but I don't think the LeBron wave will ever
never go away
because the MJ wave is going and he don't even talk.
right.
He doesn't say anything, and everybody's
one
still,
word.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, the MJ wave is only as relevant is because of LeBron. Like
Who needs that wave, YD? Who needs that wave?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if it wasn't for LeBron, I think that MJ would his wave would be dimmed down and quiet.
But you didn't need the wave.
I don't hear MJ say anything.
MJ didn't need the wave.
I don't even think MJ has social media.
He doesn't.
Now, do I think LeBron would be that humble and going away quietly? No, I don't. But what I'm saying is the power of the LeBron wave. Once he leaves the league, we all know that it's gonna die down a little bit.
Yeah. But
like from a day-to-day standpoint, probably. Yeah.
So Rich Paul, then what? That's my whole point.
Sure.
That's why I say, man, let's appreciate. Like what Man Down, and I want to tell you this too, Bruce.
Yes.
What Man Down said Friday, Bruce. Like if you don't feel that, or if you don't agree with that, I understand. But at some point, like I would say, just listen to what he's saying. The last 2 years, bro, I'm saying, we didn't beat on LeBron, we didn't critique LeBron, we did everything to LeBron, up, down, and through. Like the last year or so, bro, let's just celebrate him, bro, and let him go out. You say nah.
That's not me.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there, Bruce.
I'm gonna be objective, and I'm gonna call it how I see it. I can't sit here.
He's not giving him a pass
for the next 2 years.
Bruce, I'm never telling you not to do that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Call a spade a spade. I'm not telling you that, bro.
Right.
I'm saying on some occasions, bro, when you could have turned the other way, you chose to dive in head first. No, nigga, no diddy. You see what I'm saying? So what up?
Oh man.
What I'm saying, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. For the last year, bro, if he don't give you no reason to, is what I'm saying, Bruce.
No, I got you on that. But here's the thing: he always does. Because real talk.
No, right now, Paul is giving you a reason. This ain't LeBron.
If there's 2 weeks that go by and it's quiet, LeBron is going to say or do something because he understands, as you mentioned, his gravity, and he understands how the media cycle works. So he's always going to give us something.
Bruce, I'm not just saying when you say that, Bruce. Did MJ understand gravity and how the media works?
Yes, but I think MJ was different in the way that I believe he truly understood that everything he did came from basketball. And as long as he dominated on the basketball court, that's all he cared about.
You don't think Bron understand that? But okay, you can say that. You say it on one hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
He understood that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But okay, y'all tell me this.
Yeah.
Do LeBron get more credit for 24 years straight, no breaks, no baseball for two years? No, I need to go do this. I don't have the love of the sport anymore. Like, do y'all text Jordan for that?
Nope. And let me tell you why I don't. Because to me, it speaks even more to that level of greatness that he stepped away for 17, 18 months, came back and dominated again with a second three-peat. That is crazy to me.
It's not about the three-peat. It's about him leaving the sport, Bruce.
Well, there's a lot of things there, but also
that's what I'm saying.
But let's keep it simple, though.
Do LeBron get any credit? Hold
on. For me, it's not necessarily that Jordan left the sport because he needed a break, like a lot of people want to frame it. Not saying you. I mean, we also got this dude Pops just got murdered like that.
But Bruce, he said that. Bruce, he said that my dad dying had nothing to do with me retiring. I had already made the decision. Only me and my father knew.
Okay.
So while you saying that people predict
then you know what? Then I stand corrected.
Yes, that's what Michael Jordan said. That.
Then I'm wrong. I stand corrected.
He cited mental and physical fatigue as the reason why he left basketball.
Okay. All right.
So I'm asking y'all now, do y'all tax him for that?
No, I don't.
See, and that's what I'm saying. So that means, Bruce, it didn't matter what the reason it was why he left the sport. See, that's what I mean right there, Bruce.
Okay.
Like if LeBron had left the sport in year 10 or 11, citing mental and physical fatigue, bro, what would be your? I'm saying, how would you?
But YD, it's the opposite right now. People are saying that LeBron is not gracefully aging out. So it's the opposite, actually, right?
Gracefully bowing out.
Yeah, he's
y'all serious?
He's not stepping
out.
out.
No, this is, bro. Listen, YD, hold on, bro. Hold on.
That's loser mentality shit that y'all saying right now.
Real quick, YD. Real quick.
Loser say, big bro.
Hold on, YD. My position is LeBron should play as long as someone wants to pay him. I don't believe what they're saying.
I said, why you pushing that other agenda?
I'm not pushing it. I'm saying people. There's a contingency of folks that say they want to see him age out more gracefully. I'm not of that belief. That's a position, right? So I'm saying that's the opposite thinking of what you're saying about Michael and him leaving the game.
Because if that's the fact, bowed out gracefully for Jordan would have been nigga in Game 6 in Utah. Why did he come back? Like y'all gonna say ownership? Y'all gonna give all these excuses? At the end of the day, bro, his competitive fire was still burning. He came back. That's the point I don't understand.
Yeah, but he was criticized for that, YD.
I get it. I understand.
YD, he was criticized for that, though.
I'm saying y'all, bro, right now. I'm saying if y'all can critique LeBron for 25 effing seasons, bro, y'all have to have the same energy for when y'all favorite player that played in the era that y'all love did things that. And Bruce, for you to sit up here and say, no, Bruce, I got to say one thing, and I'm gonna let y'all go.
Sure.
What Ed Dog said, you tried to call Ed Dog out. Hey, Transformer, that's your brother, right?
Yep.
Ed Dog was 100% correct.
In terms of
Charles Barkley is the biggest hypocrite. He went to a team. He got traded to a team that won 50 games 3 years in a row. Before that, he flew his ass to Portland and tried to sell himself to the Portland Trail Blazers owner to get traded to the Portland Trail Blazers, a team that had just left the finals. So stop that, Bruce.
Okay, so
Charles Barkley is a hypocrite, bro.
So no. See, people love to say Charles Barkley's a hypocrite. One, the Phoenix Suns, as I said in the chat to Ed Dog, not the same, or I think I said it on the show here, not the same because they did not have an MVP or a Finals MVP on the team. Not
that
the
was
same
just in the conference finals, bro.
That was not a loaded squad. Those Phoenix Suns. Come on, man. Stop
but
it.
what about the squad? He tried to get shit through. So Bruce, did he or did he not get his fat ass on a plane and fly his ass to Portland to try to send himself to the Portland Trail Blazers owner?
I don't know what he did in Portland. I know he went to Portland. I know he went to talk to him. I don't know what he did other than that.
So why did he go talk to him, Bruce?
I can't speak to that. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know.
Come on,
I don't know.
What are you talking about, Bruce?
I don't know. What you want me to say?
So Bruce,
I'm an evidence guy.
So Bruce, Charles Barkley tries to wield his power to get to a team that just left the finals.
Well, you can say that. I don't know that that's what he went there for, but whatever works for you. But listen, YD, man, this has been a great call. I gotta let you go. I gotta get a couple more in here, brother.
All right, big bro.
Hey, thank you for the call.
All right, Transformer.
All right,
bro.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
That's a great call from YD. Bruce, Baltimore Bruce, come on, call back. Logan, if you're still there, call back. We'll take those two calls and then we'll get out of here. Sean, I gotta let Bruce get through, man.
You know, there is a part
Sean, I gotta let Bruce get through, man.
There is a part of the Charles Barkley career that leaves a lot to be desired, bro. I will give him that.
Yeah. Bruce, what up?
Hey man, I see YD came on and got some straightening off,
huh? What?
YD got he getting better, man. Hey Bruce, he getting better, man.
That's a really good call. Absolutely. Yeah. That's a great call.
All thanks to you, Mr. Bruce.
Man, it's not thanks to me. Nah, man. YD just called in. Great call.
You know, because you're patient. You could be a patient man. But anyway.
What's up, brother?
I see Rich Paul got your panties in a bunch again, huh, Bruce?
Look, man, I don't like liars. I don't like the disingenuousness. And I don't like people taking shots at me, whether directly or indirectly.
Gotcha. But don't all great lawyers are liars, aren't they? Don't they gotta lie?
I don't know about that.
Shit.
Yeah, they gotta lie.
Okay, well, that's called perjury, and that'll get you in jail. So no, they're not lying.
They're good deal makers, bro.
Correct. They know how to. What is it? 90% of cases get freaking settled. So, anyway.
So the dream team didn't lie for OJ. Yeah, okay. We all know they lied for OJ. But anyway, hey man, even though I sometimes start not to like Chris Paul a whole lot because he's starting to talk too much. But I will give him this though, and this is hard to come out. He's loyal as hell. He's going to war for his guy. So you gotta respect him. Yeah. Hey man, business is cutthroat. So we already know what it is. You know, Clutch is at the top of the totem pole, and they're trying to stay there. So they're gonna push every narrative, every theory, every soliloquy out there that make themselves at number one. So Rich Paul just talking. I kind of it's entertaining, but he gets on my nerve. He's very interesting, young man. He's very interesting in some of his takes. Some of them be outlandish, but hey, they ain't too far-fetched. Hey, we didn't believe LeBron was going to go to with the 76ers. So, as far as Rick Bucher, I don't know what LeBron James done to this young man because I think they was cool at one point in time. All of a sudden, I think they had a falling out or something must have happened because his obsession with tearing LeBron down or digging up every little digging up every little, how could I say, rumor, or how could I say, every little rumor basically. Because a lot of the stuff you dig up, it's just fluff. I'm starting to call Rick Bucher the fluff guy. Because he always trying to pull up receipts and shit on LeBron. Leave LeBron alone. What has let me ask you this. What has LeBron ever done to you? I never heard him speak your name in any type of way.
No, but
what, brother?
How much of the show did you hear today?
A lot. I heard most of it.
Okay.
It's my opinion, Bruce. It's not, my opinion don't mean it's a fact.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we kind of got into, why people, even if LeBron and Clutch and Rich Paul don't say their names specifically, feel as if they're taking shots. For instance, like I said, I'm nobody in the grand scheme, right? I'm just a guy, trying to do his little podcast, trying to grow that.
Well, hold. I do take shots. Maybe in the media, the independent media, the Dream is Pro. Whole goddamn show is about goddamn LeBron. Every time I look,
we're talking.
He pisses me off.
Okay, great. So we're talking about today's show and Rich Paul, right? So I'm saying when Rich Paul basically takes shots at anybody who isn't glazing LeBron, and because Rick Bucher is not on that side, he feels a need to respond. That's what that is.
Why can't he respond? Rick Bucher is saying what he's saying. Why can't he respond for his guy? It's a back and forth.
Okay, Bruce.
You talk about Clutch Sports, Rich Paul. Oh, Dream is Pro. He's on it. I mean, goddamn, 3 or 4 videos a damn day. Goddamn.
Okay, again, do you think people are watching those videos, Bruce? Clearly, you are.
Okay, because it comes across my album.
There you go. But you don't have to click on it. You don't have to click on it.
I probably watch the first 30 seconds of it and skip that shit because I already know what it's going to be.
You don't have the story.
Click on it, though.
I know a discussion that LeBron James is basically having his way. That's what it basically is. That's what it basically. Let me say this: when Rich Paul speak up for Clutch Sports, LeBron James on these pods, like I say, he gets on my nerves. But he's doing his job, brother. That's all he's doing. He's doing his job. It's like you're doing your job. You're on the other side of the fence. I heard the whole. It's been a 3-hour show. I heard you the whole time. I can't despise. It really grinds my gears. Why?
What?
Because the big dog. I heard the whole show. I heard Bruce. He really. Like you oppose everything Clutch Sports is about, basically, Bruce.
No, I'm opposed to liars.
No,
I mean, Clutch Sports is pretty toxic, Bruce.
You too, Sneak. Because I get your point. Because you're a Cleveland guy, so I get your bitterness. LeBron got that ring and jumped ship again for the second time. I get it, brother. I'm pretty sure you was on a Glaze team when he was there winning championships and winning 60 games a year. You sound just like Rick Bucher. I think you and Rick Bucher should do a show together, Sneak.
Man, that would be a beautiful thing, wouldn't it?
So you trying to tell me you wasn't a LeBron guy at one point in time when he was in Cleveland?
What makes you think I'm not a LeBron guy now?
Because you speak against him every goddamn show.
What if I told you he's an amazing player? What if I told you that I think he's one of the most unique talents to ever play in the league?
What if I said I love him?
As of late, I don't know about you. Probably said some good things about LeBron, but 90% of the time, it's some shit that you don't like. But I get it. You're a Cleveland, you're an Ohio guy. You're still a little bitter. You probably one of the guys burning jerseys.
Transformer. What did I say about the LeBron statue the other day?
If I'm Atlanta,
that they were about to like they was in jeopardy of not being built.
There are Cleveland fans who are talking about no more statue. He went to Philly. Transformer, what did I say about that?
We called it the dumbest shit on planet Earth.
It's okay, Brucey. You just go ahead and keep conjuring up false narratives about your boy Sneed. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, let me land this plane. I love everything that even though I can't stand, it's not nothing like Rich Paul because you start to talk too goddamn much. Everything they did leading up to LeBron's second decision was perfect marketing. They come through with the Meek Mill song, the build you see it on the LeBron channel, the Meek Mill thing and the Philly thing. And I'm gonna say about the Philly thing. It was the perfect. I don't care what nobody say. Wherever LeBron went, it was you'd have been chasing rings. Well, hey, what's wrong with chasing the goddamn or trying to win a championship? And that's the purpose of it all. What's wrong with it? You chasing rings. You chasing rings, and you're in your job. And I'm pretty sure in Transformer job, he's a personal trainer, real estate agent. I'm pretty sure he's chasing to be the best. He want to win that prestigious award in training, and that prestigious award in the best real estate agent in Florida. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with going after a championship? It made a whole lot of sense. Anyway, he went, he'd have been chasing rings. Like that's the narrative would have been. But goddamn, man, other than that, man, I'm gone. Man.
All right, brother.
Appreciate the call, Brocy.
Let me take a second to say this real quick. When YD called in and he was talking about Portland just now, so I did take the time to look it up while Bruce was talking. And Barkley is on wax saying that he went there because he wanted to get traded there. So I stand corrected. Now I know for sure Barkley went there trying to get traded there. There we go. So they were
hypocrite.
They were on point with that.
Verified it.
Say again?
Just verified as hypocrisy. I
think you could see it that way. I think you could also see it as not quite that way. Logan, let me get you in here. Call back, Logan. I want to hear from you. We haven't talked to Logan in a minute. But yes, I can see why one would see it that way. There we go. What's up, Logan? What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's happening, fellas?
Maintain.
Captain.
I just want to touch on a couple of things. One, with Rich Paul, and people keep saying, well, the things that he say isn't necessarily representative of LeBron's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And Bruce, you used an analogy, but I think a better analogy would be that the president's press secretary, if she comes on the podium and she's speaking, whatever comes out of her mouth should be the official statement of the White House, correct?
Yes, that's a great analogy.
It should be. Yeah, this is how the president feels. This is how the president stands on this issue, on this topic. So that's the same thing with Rich Paul. If Rich Paul is speaking, it should be that's the official statement or how LeBron is feeling on any particular matter. Can we agree with that?
I mean, that's how I feel about it.
You could try to make it like that, but this ain't the White House.
Right. But I mean he is kind of LeBron's press secretary. That's a really good analogy.
Leaning towards a direction that, but it's not the White House.
Because even in his statements of what he said,
detrimental to his client, right?
Because even what he said within the statement, he's like, I know him so well. I know what he's been through. He's the mouthpiece at that point.
Yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to make that analogy. Two, something that Transformer said earlier, where LeBron deals with a lot of media, especially this day and age, with social media. And they say, well, Michael Jordan never had to deal with this. Let's not forget, when Michael Jordan's father died, and prior to that, all of those gambling, where he was going to the casinos, and before playoff games or something, and it came out later on that he had those gambling debts and playing golf with people on the golf course, and he owed money to people. Then his father come up dead. I mean, Michael Jordan had to deal with a lot. It might have been for the shorter period of time, and then all of a sudden he retired. Come on, man. A lot of people thinking that was conspiracy theory. Like Michael had to retire. So let's not say that Michael didn't have to deal with
the pressure of not social media, but media, in the same way LeBron had to deal with it.
I don't think I
there's a
said
lot of
anything
stuff
along
going
those
on
lines. I'm hearing
behind Michael Jordan's father being murdered, and those gambling accusations and things with Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
So Michael Jordan had to deal with a lot as well on that level.
I never said he didn't. I don't know what part you're referring to. I said nothing about him.
I heard you say it today, and I heard a lot of people say it earlier. Like, well, Michael never had to deal with the social media, the media period the way LeBron had to deal with it. Like, it's just.
Oh, there were forces in play, 100%.
And I'm saying they came down on Mike behind that. Mike, they was writing books behind that and everything.
Yeah, they suspended him for it too.
And I wanted to ask y'all, in their prime, who do you take? LeBron James or Vince Carter?
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's not even a question.
I don't think
that's not even a
question
debate. That's not worth a debate at all.
Yeah,
Game for game? Okay.
Peak Vince, peak LeBron.
I think
it has to be. And y'all know, but it has to be LeBron.
Peak LeBron is also a defensive player of the year, LeBron too.
The only thing I'm taking Vince Carter in is a dunk contest.
That is literally it.
Yeah.
And a 3-point
I think Logan is thinking about Vince Carter that went to the Eastern Conference Finals against Philly. He was nasty, but he's still not. Nah, it has to be LeBron. I don't think there's even an argument or a discussion there.
I think that y'all looking at the totality of LeBron's career.
No, we talking about peak.
We talking about the player.
What year Vince Carter? Like, what's his peak? What year?
2000, 2001.
So the year he was with the Nets?
No, Toronto.
Toronto, Vince?
That's before
definitely a Toronto year.
Mm-hmm. Oh, semifinals. My bad. Rise vibes. Thank you, brother.
Okay,
yeah,
what's the best achievement for the Raptors while Vince was there?
Semis, when they got beat in 7 by Allen Iverson and the Sixers.
Okay. I don't remember a time where Vince was the best player in the league. I don't remember a time where he was the second best.
Never that.
I don't remember the time where he was really the third best, maybe fifth best.
No.
Maybe.
Like that. That's what I'm saying. There was clearly years where LeBron was
the best.
Yes.
Like he was the cream of the crop.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
It's not. I mean, then the all-around play, like the playmaking ability, from rebounding to.
Yeah.
I mean,
listen, Logan, you know I'm not a LeBron guy, but I don't even think this is a question, bro. I don't.
All right, I was just thinking about that a little earlier.
Okay.
I just had one other thing, and that was you say this is a down season because like ain't no football going on right now, ain't no basketball going on right now.
Right.
But something that KD said and something I had been doing on my own was going back and watching old NBA finals.
Okay.
I watched the 77 finals, Philadelphia versus Portland.
Yeah. Walton got busy.
I watched 91 Michael Jordan, his first year that he won the championship.
Against the Lakers.
I watched Philly lose to the Lakers Magic's rookie year.
Okay.
And I think that maybe we can go back and watch these series and talk about these series and stuff and how the players were. Because KD said what those guys were what was that derogatory comment KD said about those guys
plumbers
back then? Plumbers and they couldn't compete nowadays.
Well, if you I think on the whole, he's probably right. But if you took best for best, the best from the 70s and the 80s and the 90s would stand up just fine against the today's. And I think in some cases they would probably beat them. If you took a top 5 of, let's say, the 90s, put them against top 5 from today, I think 90s will wash them. I do. But we'll never know, obviously. But I hear what you're saying.
Oh, one other thing. How about a good topic on what could have been if it wasn't for the injuries? We could debate that, like, T-Mac playing for Portland, the center.
Greg Oden.
Yes.
What's his name?
Greg Oden.
Walton. Can we get a debate on that?
You know what? Hey, you got the number, man. Text me on that, Logan. Yeah, text me those topic ideas, and we'll see what we can pull off. But I gotta run, man. We gotta go ahead and shut this down. This has been 3 hours on one topic, but I appreciate the call, brother. Thanks so much.
Crazy work.
All right, thank you.
All right, salam, brother.
Salam. Oh, he's Muslim too?
His name says he is.
Oh, I thought his name was Logan.
I'll tell you later. But we are gonna leave it right there, y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with us the whole time. If you have not already, please hit the like and subscribe on the way out. We need y'all. We need y'all. We need y'all. Like and subscribe to SMT Media Network. Like and subscribe to the Format Podcast, and we will make podcasting great again. All right, guys. Y'all have a great night. Thanks so much, and we out. Peace.